So yes, please tune in for that. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, got that. Yeah, got that too. Got that. Unable to join. That's weird. There we go. Now we're cooking. Okay, people, let's try this again. Okay, well, let's try this again. Anybody? Yo, yo, yo. Hi. Anybody?
Good coach.
What's good, man? What's
Yo,
good?
yo, yo.
Everything looking solid on my side. Good to see you again, my guy. Hoping everything is
What's good, coach?
what's good, man? What's good? You get a special guest in there. Everything looking solid on my side. Good to see you again, my guy. Hoping everything
What's goody? What's goody, Krakow? See you in the comments.
credit.
How y'all feeling, fellas? I'm alright.
See if I can get a special guest in here.
I
Said people been pissing me off.
everything's just been pissing me off, bro.
I know those type of days.
How y'all feeling, fellas? I'm alright. People been pissing me off all day, but I'm alright.
You said people been pissing you off?
Everything's just been pissing me off, bro.
Oh, there we go.
It's crazy.
My life. I know those type of days.
One of those days. Just one of those days.
Oh, there we go. Feel it? My life. Good, Krakow. I've been good. I've been solid.
When I get off, soothe my soul or something.
Dog eating good. Feel it? Yeah, I'm eating good. Feel
What's
it?
the vibe? How you living, my guy?
Starting to eat good. Lakers like I think 7-4. That's always a good day. I've been good. I've been solid.
That's a good thing.
Dog eating good. Yeah, I'm eating good.
Almost deaf.
You know, I gotta watch Brian get
starting
his
to eat
last
good.
ring.
Lakers like
Get
I
his
think
last chip
7
for
and
you
4.
out of here. So that's always a good day.
Yeah, they are.
Real quick, while I got the chance,
Not bad, man. I felt that. So you a Laker guy?
Almost deaf. You know, I gotta watch Brian get his last ring.
Okay, we saw that.
Get his last chip before he up out of here.
Oh, real quick, while I got the
Honestly,
chance,
Lakers
I
got
was
to
just
win the next.
in fact, I'll mention it later. That way it'll make it
Say that
sound more
again.
cool. Wait till your special guest come on.
Coming in the future though.
Okay, for sure that.
Save some credibility.
A lot more.
Feel it. Shit. Honestly,
Good
Lakers got
stuff
to win
coming
the
in the
next.
future though.
Say that again.
I said good stuff coming in the future though. Got a couple new segments planned. A lot more content to curate. Gosh,
Oh, I heard word today. I haven't fact checked this yet.
shit like
But
that, you know.
my
Let's
guy
go with the
Zach
anime
said
vibes though,
he was
broski.
showing me some on Twitter. I'm hoping it's true. Saying Dragon Ball Daima was about to bring back Super
Anime.
Saiyan 4
Oh, I heard word
transformation.
today.
So if
I
that's the
haven't fact
case,
checked
I'm
this
good.
yet, but my guy Zach said he was showing me something on Twitter. I'm hoping it's true, saying that Dragon Ball Daima was about to bring back Super Saiyan 4 transformation. So if that's the case,
It's a whole Super Saiyan 4 plotline for
Mm-hmm.
Daima. For Dragon Ball Daima, it's a whole Super Saiyan 4 plotline. Instead of just making Goku a kid, they made
Yeah,
mad
I
people
can't
kids.
wait. If
So
that is the
I could
case,
see them do anything that was in
I'm
4 that
with
they
that.
want to bring back
I'm on
and
all
kind
of
of make
that.
a thing.
If that's the case, I'm
This is
gonna
their
start
chance to do
and
it.
start watching it again today. I
Let's
tried
see
to
where
watch it
that
last
goes.
week.
What
I
happens there?
couldn't find it on my website.
yeah,
I usually
I can't wait. If that is the case,
What's good, Slick?
shit, I'm with that. I'm on all of that. If that's the case, I'm gonna try to damn near start watching it again today. I tried to watch it last week. I couldn't find it on my website that I usually go to.
I'll probably send
But
it to my site. I've been using my site since high school. Shit ain't never changed up on me.
that's
You feel me?
yeah, I'm for sure gonna find it there.
Netflix just added the Punk Hazard art to the One Piece collection that
So,
they got.
Netflix,
They have
they
Fishman
added
Island that
the
they
remake
added
Punk
earlier
Hazard,
this
like they
summer,
remade
and
Fishman
they
Island.
just
They just want those shit.
Punk Hazard. So hopefully that means we get Dressrosa and Zoe sooner than later.
So, so Netflix they added Punk had the remake Punk Hazard, like they remade.
Not a remake. They just added it because they got One Piece on
was on
Netflix, but
Hulu
they just
previously,
added
though,
art
right?
by art by art. So they just added they all the way up until they just added the Punk Hazard art. So I'm like in the middle of watching that just because it's on Netflix type shit.
Gotcha. Okay. It was on Hulu previously, though, right?
No, it should have been. One Piece was on Hulu. I don't know how much of One Piece is on Hulu though, because I don't think a lot of these places have it to where these guys are like completely caught up type shit. If that makes sense.
Okay, got you. I feel that.
Let me go ahead and send the live out. Let's see. Get some heads in here.
What's it doing now?
Already on here.
No, I be trying to send it out, send the live out to chat. Like, I'm about to send it. Like, that's not what I'm doing.
I hate when this Instagram shit do that. God damn
it. What's it doing now?
No, I be trying to send it out, send the live out to chats, and it be like, I'm about to send it, like cancels out what I'm doing.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not caught up. I'm not caught up on Downtown Bleach. I need to catch up. Or Diamond. I need to catch up on all of them. I've been.
Are you caught up in Dandadan?
The only thing I have.
Nah, I'm not. I'm not caught up. I'm not caught up on Dandadan or Bleach. I need to catch up. Or Diamond. I need to catch up on all of them. I've been busy with work, so I haven't had time to watch anything. The only thing I have watched recently is this new Reverie that just dropped on YouTube. And I just kind of been involved with that for real. That's a whole 11-hour stream, so I just been watching it like in 30 half-hour parts.
I'm behind.
I might watch on my lunch break at work. I might watch 30 minutes here. Then when I'm doing something else, I might listen to it. Listen, if I'm rolling up, I might listen to
Bleach, though.
The last episode I saw of Don John was episode 3.
Okay, I feel it. I'm behind in I think I'm behind in Dandadan. It was like one episode.
And episode 3, so I gotta catch back on that.
Caught up in Bleach,
last
though.
episode I saw of Don John was episode 3. You know what I mean? Last episode I saw of all these episodes was 3. Daima, Bleach, and Don John episode 3. So I gotta catch back on that shit. I'm planning on doing it this weekend, but you know what I mean?
No, not
Let's
Turbo
see how
Granny.
it goes, because I've been planning a lot of stuff.
What's good?
That shit ain't been
okay.
So you haven't seen
Okay.
Grandma
I thought she was episode
yet?
4.
No, I've seen Grandma. I've seen Turbo Granny. I've seen, but then again, I've seen clips online. No, I saw Grandma. Like, Grandma, not Turbo Granny, but Baseball background. I seen her.
Okay. I thought she was 24.
Grandma's kind of now.
Yeah, I saw when old girl thought Oprah was dead, and
What's good, Matt?
then she realized grandma just kind of like sealed them up type shit.
Gotcha.
So I've been seeing that. Grandma's kind of now teaching her how to access full power type shit. Maybe I'm on episode 4.
She hasn't hit me back yet. I'm trying to invite her like personally to the chat. I was able to send her the live. For some reason, it's not letting me invite her to the live.
We got an ETA on the special guest.
She hasn't hit me back yet. I'm trying to invite her like personally to the chat. I was able to send her the live, but for some reason it's not letting me invite her to the live.
I kind of feel like I just want to say it. So I'm gonna say it anyway. I was watching the
Well, Reed, if you're on Reed, since you're actually watching, pay attention. I was waiting for the guest to come on here to kind of give us a little bravado, but she took a little minute. I kind of feel like I just want to say it, so I'm gonna say it anyway. But I was watching the Reverie, and I just joined Shoney Showdown and Rob Shoney Showdown and Jared from Anime Sundays. They're doing a lot. They have a live going on right now on IG. So I was tuned in with that for a half hour before I tuned in here. Shouts to Rob because he was in Reverie again this year doing his thing. As you know, Reverie is all the hottest, biggest YouTubers on One Piece coming together to talk about it. But he said he's planning something Reverie like a Reverie type of vibe, but it's something else. He said he's gonna keep me posted because he definitely sees what we doing and wants it's involved. So he told me to keep. He said he's gonna told me to keep me posted. He said he keep me posted for sure because he wants to do something like that because he realized he knows a few heads that talk One Piece that aren't like on the Rev. Cough, cough.
One Piece.
That sounds lit. That sounds super lit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely. And shout out to Ree again, because me and Ree on Saturdays are gonna start doing theory deep dives for One Piece. We're probably gonna either go over our own theories, go theory for theory, or we're gonna go on YouTube, find theories, play them, and then talk about the plausibility of what can happen. If it's true, and if we don't fuck with it, then we're not gonna fuck with it. But we're gonna try and deep dive the plausibility of each good theory we can find. So.
And we gonna get it.
If anyone's watching and got any good theory videos on YouTube that they watch or any YouTubers that they watch, send it our way. Send it to me. Send it to my guy Coach. You can send it to my guy Reed. And we gonna get it. We can get the stuff popping for sure. We got a few segments coming up, man. And we don't have a lot of on here, but I am gonna start back releasing my reels pretty soon. My editor went through some shit lately, so I'm waiting for him to get back on his toes and then
solid. We still waiting on our special guest for a bit. So we do got people trying to join the live, so I'll chop it up with you guys for a minute.
Yeah, man, I'm about to say I would definitely chop it up with him. Let him come on here, chop it up, and then boot him when special guests come through.
Tight. See what's that?
Solid, man.
Saturday's gonna be fire. What's good, man?
I was trying to figure out who that was.
My boy Goo. The Lakers looking nice, you know. We're 7-4 right now.
What's good with y'all boys?
Yeah.
It's good.
Lakers,
solid, man.
About to win like 5, 6 out of the next 6 games.
Was just telling my boy Goo, you know, the Lakers looking nice, you know. We're 7-4 right now. Yeah. So Lakers about to win like 5, 6 out of their next 6 games.
You know. I got it.
Okay.
It's on the side. But I gotta, where I'm like,
But
yeah, bro. It's LeBron. I totally agree when we talked about earlier. D'Lo needs to go. D'Lo has to get up out of there.
Insane. I've been saying.
AR. I don't know if I talked about AR is a really good piece of y'all. If that helps D'Lo.
I mean, I seen LeBron score 39 points today at 39 years old. So offensive efficiency isn't something I'm just worried about.
Out of LeBron. At the age that he's in, but it's fucking LeBron James.
I mean, I seen LeBron score 39 points the other day at 39 years old. So offensive efficiency isn't something I'm just worried about.
It's like it honestly doesn't make sense. This man is standing the test of time. He's elevating what it means to be the greatest of all time. And like, yeah, bro. And like I wanted to count LeBron out as being like a really
Fast as
efficient
fuck.
piece,
One
not
of
an
the fastest
efficient
players in
piece,
the
but
league
like he's
today.
gonna score. You know, like, oh, don't put him at point guard, put him at like a bigger position. You know, he's getting slower, he's getting older. That nigga is still moving. Like
He's
that
fast
nigga
as
is
fuck.
still,
He's one of the
bro.
fastest players in the league today.
Bro. We
He
about to
better
win.
still be moving. That nigga like what? Shank's age? Shank's moving. That nigga better be moving. Ain't no excuses for the. Ain't no
Nah,
excuses around
You're
here, bro.
right. Not for the GOAT, bro. Not for the GOAT, bro. Not
nah,
for the
that's too
GOAT.
early.
What age
You
do
hit
We about to
y'all
win.
think basketball players are supposed to start like showing regression or
30.
yeah.
stagnant ability?
Not 30.
30, 32.
God damn.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's too
No,
Niggas ain't
early.
really.
You hit.
no.
No,
Let's
okay,
not
so
talk about
Pete.
superstars. We're talking about like regular basketball players. If we talk about
Yeah.
superstars, then we said it's another level. But regular people,
Yeah.
So
you
everybody
know, they
cap at
start like
30 then.
No, okay.
physically,
So Pete,
they start regressing. You know, they might get smarter at the game, and then like because they got smarter at the game, they don't have to do as much. So it looks like they got better. But like if
yeah.
we see guys get 30, like for instance, LeBron James when he got to the Cavs, like it wasn't Miami Heat LeBron. Miami Heat LeBron come down fast break, you know, do whatever. It was he kind of slowed down his
Hey, talk
game,
about it,
went back
V.
to the
Talk
basket.
about it.
You know, he
But
was
no,
still
this
doing
this
LeBron
this is
shit.
why
He
I
still
say
was
that's
dunking on
we on,
niggas.
right?
But it's like I don't have to do this
The
as
average
my
person,
main.
right?
Like I
The
don't have to
average
use my
person, the average
athleticism
athlete, they
as
say you don't
much. You see
truly
what I'm
hit your
saying?
prime
Go
Right.
ahead.
Hey,
until
talk
that
about it, V.
28 to
Talk about
30
it.
range. So
But
you
no,
start like
this is
28,
why I say
you
that's too young.
somewhere
Go ahead.
lose your prime at
The
like
average
31.
person,
That's like
right?
your
The
peakest
average
years,
person, the
28 to
average
31.
athlete, they
So I
say you
think you
don't
don't really
truly
just
hit
start to
your
see like
prime
slippage
until
until like
that
34.
28 to 30 range. So you start like
Late
28, you
33, early
somewhere
34. That's when
lose your
like
prime at like
usually shit
31
goes
ish.
to
That's like
slide
your
down.
peakest years, 28 to 31. So I think you don't really just start to see like
I was gonna say
slippage until
32.
like
I feel
34,
that. Okay, word.
late 33, early 34. That's when like usually shit goes to slide down.
Okay, I might have been tripping on the 30. 32 is more reasonable because I
I
see
don't think
people
you're
acting
tripping
like
on. I don't think necessarily tripping on 30 because when most people hit 30,
you see
regardless,
what
they start feeling old
Yeah,
and shit.
I feel
So
it.
you know what
that's
I
a
mean?
that's average. That's good. Because even myself, I'm 31 right now. As soon as I hit 30, I start sweating shit.
Right.
And
It's like imagine if you hoop for
I,
you know like that's your
bro,
Yeah,
job.
bro,
I feel it.
I coach basketball at my
Yeah,
school, and I'm less active now than I was 2 years ago coaching basketball at my school. So I get the vibes off that shit for sure. I ain't no star player now. I ain't no Curry now. You know what I mean? I do a lot. I'm a eye. You feel me?
Right,
I can
right,
yeah.
right.
hang. I can hang with niggas on. I can do a little pickup game and shit.
Me,
But
me and
I
Matt
ain't
still
never
supposed to
been like,
hop on
yo,
the floor.
let me Curry that shit
Oh
for real.
yeah, nah.
You
I
get
ain't
what
gonna
I'm
hold
saying?
you. All my basketball aspirations have been wheelchairs,
All
bro. Like
right,
it's
all
never
right,
been no superstars, bro.
all
And
right. Don't tell me that.
that's
Me and Matt still supposed to hop on the court.
yeah, bro. We can get I'm off tomorrow.
This is also
I'm off
true.
tomorrow.
All right,
This
nigga,
is
all
also
right,
true.
all
Hey.
right.
Listen,
Don't
coach,
tell me
I
that.
take
This is
coach.
also
Listen,
true.
I want you to go ball, have fun, but don't forget you got mad editing that you behind on. So just remember that, all right?
That's
Keep
true.
that in mind. Call
definitely.
Broski through, tell him to help you edit some of these clips, man. We got mad shit we ain't dropped.
That's also true.
I got people asking me if we ever gonna drop the shit with them in the video. I'm like, listen, it's coming. That's all I
Oh
can tell you.
damn.
It's coming.
Hey, bro. I ain't gonna hold y'all, bro. Couple times I was on the show. I recorded some of
It's
that
tough.
shit on the Discord, right? Went to
Oh
go play
yeah.
that hoe back. Went to go play no audio.
Oh damn.
All time, every time we did that hoe, no audio. And I was like, damn, I could have sent that to y'all. I could have just had y'all shit like that. Donnie, I ain't, you know, I'm just here just to talk my shit and get hot. Yeah, y'all the ones that got the facts on it. You know what I mean?
Nah, but I encourage it all, bro. Anytime I tell Trick the same thing. I'm like, listen, I don't know when these clips is coming, and
Hey,
then when they do come, when I pay my editor for the clips, I definitely want the shit that got me spitting. I ain't gonna hold
yeah,
y'all.
nah, hey,
Y'all
shit.
spitting some shit for sure. I don't mind him throwing me 1 or 2 clips with it, but if you know you want the content, the lives are all out.
Yeah,
They're all on
exactly.
IGTV anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You could go find it for sure. You
Except for
can
that
download
myself
it.
at home.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Get it. You want to do your own little edits, your own little spin for sure. Like I still got the Sons of Tokyo thing on YouTube. I'm waiting for Sug to catch up on all of this shit so I can tell him, yo, go chop the shit out of that and drop. Because Coach was spitting a lot when we did this. We did the same with Coach with Sons of Tokyo in their Discord, but we got it recorded. They got it on YouTube, so I want him to go and. I'm not wasting nothing, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not wasting nothing.
You need all that. You need all
What's good, Zaza?
That's a fact. When my boy just called me the other day, my boy ABK, and we was spitting. Like the way we started the call off, we started slandering each other, man, crazy, and then we really started talking real shit. I was like, yo, we need to do a whole segment when I'm calling you on FaceTime. That shit, but you answer that shit, and I'm like, yeah, green bull, fuck nigga, bro, straight up, and we just start going at it, and then we start eventually talking real shit. That'll make a hot ass shit. Call that shit the bus call, yeah, Buster called the den some call it something, but that's content. I'm not wasting nothing right now. I'm gonna hold you. I'm so pressed for time on shit between being a damn dad and working. It's like I can't afford to waste no content. I don't even have time to sit and edit. That's why I pay people to edit this shit for me. So you know what I'm saying?
And one piece
I was editing right? This shit, bro. I'm telling you, I ain't gonna lie to you. Cause every gym I say, I know what panel I'm talking about. So I already know.
And one piece comes out tomorrow, right? Or are we gonna break?
Yes, sir.
No. We on break. Oda fucked up his schedule on accident with that live action in South Africa. So right now, the chapter was supposed to come out. The chapter was supposed to come out, and then the leakers said that it wasn't coming out. And then what's it called? Viz had put Viz and Manga Plus. They had said the chapter was gonna drop still on the 17th. Then Few Piece, everybody's neighborhood leaker, he came out of nowhere and basically was saying disregard that shit because the chapter is not dropping. That's why spoilers haven't come out yet. So if it drops, all praise to the Most High, but it's not supposed to drop. This week's supposed to go by, and then we're supposed to get that shit December something. We ain't supposed to get no more chapters for the rest of this month, but I don't know how it's looking. Yeah. As long as we ain't on a 6-month break, I'm
Get your rest on. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna complain about you getting your rest and doing all that. But
definitely get your rest.
But hey, punch in.
Word. I'm not tripping because I ain't gonna lie to you on the reading tip. I'm reading Kagurabachi right now, and I'm loving the vibes of that. Kaiju number 8. I'm reading that. Loving the vibes.
The anime like in January.
Caught up, waiting for the next chapter to drop. I'm about to start Solo Leveling.
Oh, 2 weeks.
My boy, shout out to my boy Google. He sent me the link for Solo Leveling. I'm about to catch up on that for real.
Hey,
the anime come back in January though, huh?
The anime come back in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, do I want to read
it?
I'm trying not to read it because I know it's coming back out. But I'm like, yo, and I heard we supposed to be getting episode 1 and 2.
And then also, I think we're getting kind of like 2 arcs. It's a really good arc.
We're
kind of getting 2 arcs in that season.
That's what he said.
And the second arc, that's that's one of them arcs. It's a really good arc.
Sakamoto come out next month in a month and change too. So we eating. Netflix is up.
Black Clover.
Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. The way it's looking right now, it looks like Sakamoto Days, Solo Leveling, Kaiju number 8, Black Clover, Barto 2 Blue Vortex, Kagurabachi, possibly Fire Force, depending on when they drop part 2 of season 3. But all of that shit right now looking like it's about to be airing at the same time. I'm here for it. 2025, 2026 looking crazy good on the anime.
I didn't know that we ended the Boruto Kishimoto as well as the 2 Blue Vortex. We ended that anime already. That's good.
Yeah, because they said they're gonna remake the whole anime. They said they're just gonna remake the whole shit. Yeah, they said they're gonna remake all of Boruto and just do canon shit only, as well as include the two Blue Vortex vibes. So we technically about to eat really good, man.
Hey,
Really
bro.
good. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I really want to
Bro,
get
don't do
real
that.
good
Don't
this
do
year
that.
without so
All the shit
I want to
talking
look
was
at all the niggas
valid.
that was talking shit
All
about
that shit
Boruto
that was put out
and
before
to see
Kishimoto was
One of them
valid
is here.
to face that
One of them is
scrutiny.
here. One
Hey,
of them
big
is
dog,
here.
big dog, big dog. I really want to see
Bro,
the
don't do that.
return after
Don't do that.
after the
All the
kid
shit
shit is
talking was
over, bro.
valid. All that
Coach.
shit that was put
Mm-hmm.
out before Kishimoto was valid to
Not
face
even
that
before.
scrutiny.
Listen, I literally look. Even
I
before
mean,
the
I've heard that.
Kishimoto stuff, I
I've heard
literally
that.
have. I've always said this, coach, and you know that. If you talk about Boruto as a manga, just the manga, it
yeah,
has always been top 3 on almost every manga
Yeah,
site
that's not
dropping.
I've
true.
heard that. I've heard
Because
that.
it's Japan, I don't say much shit. I leave it alone. But Boruto anime has always been top 3 anime in Japan. I don't agree with that because of the reasons why. But if you just read in Boruto, like I could legit go and reread Boruto right now from
dog,
the manga,
dog.
and then include two vortex. I'm eating, bro. I'm eating. I'm eating.
Yeah,
I see what Kawaki did.
yeah.
Do I like it? Not really, but I get it. I'm gonna tell you what I'm saying. I get the story. I like where it's going. I
I
like
wasn't
where it's
mad about
going
that.
with. The
I like
manga
what
has
they did.
always been solid. That's all I want to say. The manga has always been solid. I've never had a problem. I remember when everybody was mad Ninetale died. I didn't get mad about it because
I
personally,
was.
you know me, I forecasted this shit. I'm over here like it makes sense for the nigga to die and come back again. So
Because
that's what happened.
they already foreshadowed that, saying that could happen at the end of Boruto. I mean, at the end of Naruto. So why
There
wouldn't
we
that
go.
happen over here?
There we go.
Come on
And
now.
then the damn Ninetale box came back with a better synchronicity rate with the nigga daughter,
Dog.
and she's using that shit so crazy.
And
It's not even funny.
what's even crazier is Naruto just been on this civil rights movement shit for the Nine Tails. So it's like they coming over here like really loving humans. So the connection between Jinchuriki and humans is different now. So it's like now that you got an old ass spirit inside of the daughter. I forget the name. Himawara, I think so.
Himawari,
But
you got
yeah,
the Ninetales is in Himawari,
yeah,
Momoshiki and Boruto.
right. So it's like you got somebody that's really trying to help you. You know what I mean? That's gonna really put you on. So it's like it's gonna be a crazy different dynamic that we're seeing. And I love how Kishimoto is like just like kind of doing a different spin on all the stuff that he's already created in Naruto. First,
Yeah, me too.
we're getting this, the Jinchuriki and the daughter, but he's a healed Jinchuriki. Also we're getting the Sharingan being activated, yeah, with love instead of hate. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like that might turn out into being one of the most strong Sharingans out there because of that factor. We also seeing the Black Sand with Gara. We just seen a lot of different things of how we're seeing also the ninjas coming together and having children and having patron connections. You know what I mean? Like it's just crazy what's going on, bro.
Nah, you completely right, bro. I'm gonna be honest, just to emphasize on that point more. Like they've added in droplets for certain shit. Whereas okay, we know the whole deal with the Sharingan and activating the Mangekyu and then the Fumetsu Mangekyu,
Yeah.
the Eternal. You know what I'm saying? Sarada has Mangekyu. How does she get Eternal? Does Sasuke sacrifice like his eye or some shit? Who knows?
Go ahead.
No, that's all I'm saying. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Like they just do certain things.
I don't know. I don't know what could happen. I forgot how she even got did she already get the third Tommy?
She been had it as a guinea, and then she got the Mangekyu from feeling mad emotion towards Baruto and all and that omnipotent shit that happened with Aiden. So there's mad little shit that's been happening in Baruto. That's what I'm saying. There's mad dialogue in context to shit that's happening right now. Like even with Shinki, Gaara's son. spoilers for anybody that don't know, but they just caught his ass. You know, now they got their own clone of him, and his shit look crazy. He pulled code right out that shit.
He says Boruto
He's
started
dropping
out
on
great,
gang.
kind
Like,
of
what's
fell
wrong
off.
with you, bro?
I gotta catch up on the new chapters. I ain't read the new chapters. I ain't read no new nothing, anything. The only thing I read was that new One Piece. I ain't caught up
Bree
on
says, Bree says Boruto started out great, but it kind of fell off.
I would
I'm not
assume
gonna
he's talking
lie.
about
like
that.
Wait, you
you
talking about the anime or the manga? And if it's the manga, where did it fall off?
please
I'm
tell
not gonna lie to you.
me.
It's looking
Please
like
tell me where.
it's falling upwards heavily. That's how I'm looking at it right now.
The manga
I would
been
assume he
crazy
started
the
about the
entire
anime.
time.
Bro,
The
every
entire
chapter
time,
it picks up. It
bro.
picks up every chapter.
Like
Even in the
nothing.
fandom, it's picking up. People
He's
talking
talking
about it
about the
more.
anime.
People glazing it more. Like it's going, but it really is like that. For
Bro,
me personally, I like it really is like that. But it depends on what he means by falling off or where he sees it fall off.
if he said anime, then it's
Yeah, if
like
He's talking about
he
the
says anime,
anime.
you're completely right. I'm not even gonna argue that. But if you're talking about the
understood.
manga, I ain't gonna lie to you, Reed. You gotta tell me the chapter and the moment that made you say, "Fuck it."
Please, because
Yeah,
everything
I
else
got you.
is
I don't even everything that I've talked shit about for Naruto has they spun the block for Baruto. Oh, Naruto's time skip. They said, all right, let's give Baruto that role. Naruto couldn't do this with the nine tail. Well, let's give his daughter this at her. I'm like, oh shit.
like they're literally redoing all the fucking shit they did, and I hope this time they can just end it off and just end it because they telling from what I heard,
No,
they
it
telling
has to end.
Kishimoto, hey look, nigga, you can't just end this off, nigga. You gotta we need some more money out this bitch, nigga. You gonna have to spend the block with the kid.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. The way he did it is like, okay, this is what I love about it so much with Baruto 2 Blue Vortex. And I'm gonna go off and talk about the anime. But for Baruto 2 Blue Vortex, the part that got me was the last chapter because the nigga was just talking. But this nigga Baruto, he one shot Kawaki. This is an actual time skip, all that. My son one shots Kawaki out of nowhere. And Kawaki's doing moves that no one's supposed to be able to keep up with. This nigga Baruto told him, he said, listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. For what you want to do, you not ready for it. You're gonna have to kill. You need to be strong enough to do this to these people. And even if you can't do that to those people, you're not gonna be able to kill me. Do you want to kill me? I know you want to kill me. Do you need training? Yes, you need training. I prefer that you had got the training from my dad because that's his sensei. But you done sealed him up. We can't do that no more. So this is what you need. He's telling this guy because he has. Shout out to Takashi and Koji, you know, the clone of Jiraiya, basically. He has his omnipotent ability where he's able to. He has a I forgot what the fucking Shinjitsu is called. I think it's called Shinjitsu. But he has his ability where it allows him to have future sight. He could actually remember Sir from from My Hero? The dude that can see the future, he sees like mad different paths of the future before one is solidified. That's what he has, and he saw all the futures of Baruto and what jutsus he can learn. So instead of making Baruto have to wait 5-10 years to learn his jutsus, he helped this nigga learn all. He helped that nigga learn all his jutsus within the 2-year time skip. And my son went crazy. Like even like right now, he got people shook, bro. Like, damn, Baruto is this adept to shit?
Nah, and I was saying this. I was telling my homie that was like, I don't know if we bought Baruto. I was like, look, I told them, Baruto is the coldest ninja of all time right now.
Right now, I agree. I don't care nobody say right now.
Right now, he the coldest nigga. This nigga, he got trained by the ninja Batman Sasuke. You know what I mean? And he basically, if Naruto had a stable household, like if Naruto grew up in a two-family household, he's Minato. Was Sasuke as a teacher.
Bro, when Sasuke said, yo, I taught you Uchiha style. You mastered everything in a year. You just need to keep training at it. I said, nah. This nigga knows Hyuga style, no Byakugan. My son got Uchiha style. My boy is pulling off Sage mode shit, no Sage. The fuck? I'm lost as hell. My son is literally, and he's still not perfect. Because even with the sensory shit, he's not a sensory nigga. So he told the dude, he said, listen, I need you to censor this nigga gonna pop up. Because when he pop up, he's done. I said, like, yo, my son is doing it, bro. He's doing everything I wanted Naruto to do as a teenager. My son Boruto is doing that. With the film. With the motherfucking dribble.
That boy, ABK says Boruto sucks. Dope aesthetic / dope character design, but mid story, no plot, zero character development for the cast.
That's all wrong, though.
Are we talking, like, be specific, are we talking anime or manga?
He just, ABK just talking shit about that's my guy. We supposed to be chilling this weekend and all. That's my guy. I'm telling you. Don't worry about what he's saying. ABK, I'll fuck with you, but your credit list here, because everything you just said is wrong compared to the story I'm putting here. So I just can't.
He might be talking about the anime.
Be talking about the anime.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you talk about the manga, there's no way you're saying those things at all, bro. They literally, he said no character development. Boruto has it. You know what's crazy? Because every time people talk about Boruto all the time, they talk about him in comparison to the movie they saw. The movie.
No character development.
They talk about the movie. When you actually talk about Boruto, Boruto's actually top one. For me, he's like a big protagonist. He got big protagonist vibes. Problem is, it's not animated. You didn't see it yet. My son literally hates his dad, learned to stop hating his dad, move past hating his dad to helping his dad, understanding his dad and everything his dad is doing, understanding the mother, the people in the village, his friends, all of that. Son is literally the protagonist we want. Like, he's kind of what we wanted from Ichigo in a sense. I'm not even gonna hold you. That's kind of what it is. He got a little bit more depth than Ichigo. And I like that about him. What'd you say?
He said uninteresting villains.
Bro, that's a lot. I can't say that. Did you not see? Yo, did we not just see Ryu? Bro, Ryu with the black sand, dude. That
how do y'all feel about Ishiki? Like, Ishiki wasn't a good villain?
Bro, Ishiki turned into Juro. I'm here for it. I am here for it. My son Juro did a Biju-tailed bomb, a Biju bomb. But in snipe, like how Naruto does like the Rasengan, but like the Rasengan bullet. My son did a Biju bomb bullet and sniped the fuck out of Naruto miles away. I'm not hitting nothing, bro. I'm that top. Son is sitting in the air flying, hands in his pockets, sniped the nigga. And I see Naruto sitting there like, yo, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Kashi Koji told me, say, listen, in every future plot out, that nigga kills you. I don't know how you gonna change that future, but that nigga's gonna end your life. And I see why. My son is in the air, high above the village, hands in his pocket, sniping niggas with Biju bombs. I'm sorry, bro. Sorry. I don't get how he thinks the villains is uninteresting right now. They literally shitting on Code, their maker.
Bro. Even the new villains, the Jinchuriki, the Tintail, bro.
Yeah, the trees.
Yes, bro. Every single villain, even the concept of them like trying to understand who they are, like we gotta. They're doing great, bro. They're doing great.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, the dude that's mimicking Sasuke, Hidari, he just realized I can't use the Chidori properly because I don't have the Sharingan. And he got off because of it by Boruto. Bet you next time he's gonna do something crazy.
Yep.
I'm telling you, he gonna do something crazy. He want them Sarada. He want them Sarada vibes.
In the mix.
You know what I mean?
Okay. So tell me, Matt, were you writing Bleach now, my guy? I remember you said you was watching. Getting in the mix.
I'm at the part where when we pulled up Aizen and captured Shaggy.
Okay, that was my next year.
Cool.
I don't watch this on the side. I really have to pay attention to names.
Oh, you talking about Orihime? He said,
okay, that's my next
captured. He only captured 2 females. Either Rukia or Orihime.
Yeah.
He go top 2 ladies right here.
He captured Orihime and niggas pulled up. Like, that's
you mad far then? You mean like he's already like in Hueco Mundo and they got her over there?
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah, no, he pulled up.
Niggas be talking that shit too, though.
I'm watching and I'm like, this is Dragon Ball Z Swords.
So you met the original. You met the original Sukuna then,
Niggas be
right?
talking that
You
shit.
seen my nigga Grimjaw. You seen
Yes.
Jagger Jack.
Hey,
Listen, he's like that.
hey, but look. Greenjaw wanna be super, right? Greenjaw
Keep going.
arm getting cut off, him getting hit. You gotta go back get it. He did come back with one of them where it was like, I'ma still work you. You know what I mean? He did come back and pull up, but he
No. Keep watching. Keep
okay,
watching. Keep watching Grimjaw. Grimjaw.
so look.
He is the furthest thing from a bitch. I promise you.
No, he's not.
Yeah, don't worry.
I'm not.
I promise you, Sukuna was his whole structure was made from Grimjaw.
Okay.
Like, as far as like attitude and demeanor.
Okay, I see that. But Grimjaw's like, yeah, I'm with all the smoke shit. I don't care. I'll break a rule. This shit go kill niggas. I don't give 10 niggas. I really don't give a fuck about this hierarchy.
This is how I knew he was really the shit. My son got his number stripped from him because Ichigo did the Getsuga and kind of scraped off the 6. They replaced him. My son, he seen or he said, since you're
Hey,
here,
I ain't gonna lie, dude.
just put this mark right back here for me.
I didn't hear you putting up
The new number 6 is like, what are you doing? You can't do that. Grimjaw did that shit. Flash. Sarah. Done. This guy's not even number 6.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, dude. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't hear you bringing up this Grimjaw Sukuna comparison vibes when we had the special guest on the other week and we was talking about how Bleach transcended.
Because you did it already. I agree with you. You did it, and I agree with you.
I said that.
Watch this. When you go Sukuna versus Grimjaw, what do I need to debate? Why do I need to talk about it? You already compared the two. Why are you 1v1 in them?
I
said that. I said Sukuna versus Grimjaw.
Y'all were dead debating Sukuna versus Grimjaw.
I will say I don't remember
on the whole live for like a good 20 minutes. You don't remember that?
His personality coming from Grimjaw, though.
Do this too much. You gotta look. You need to do what I do. From time to time, I do go back, and if I feel like it was a good live, I go back and I watch the live.
I will say I don't
remember. She's never seen all of
his personality coming.
And
I
didn't bring that up. But I thought it was more than obvious. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at how they fight. They both love carnage.
And the convo was
makes no sense.
She's never seen all of Bleach.
JJK.
And
you talking about last week's conversation
with the special guest on?
Oh yeah, last week I didn't bring it up. Yeah, you're right. I didn't bring it up last week.
And the convo was how much Bleach had given to JJK.
Anybody, I love shout out to ABK again. Anybody in denial about that? Like, okay, watch this, right? How many eyes does Yahobat or whatever his name is? How many eyes does he have when he activates his eye ability? How many pupils does he have?
I was gonna say like 7 or 8.
No,
I'm not gonna.
it's 6.
Oh,
1, 2,
was all of this
3,
during the
2,
conversation
3.
the other week.
What does Gojo have?
Six.
The 6 eyes. Where do you think they got it from? Where do you think the whole concept came from?
I'm not gonna.
I'm just being honest, bro. What are we doing? Bro, but I didn't need to do. I feel like, okay, listen. She was an amateur on the topic, and I was trying to get to the One Piece vibes that she was on. She was on One Piece heavy, and she was already saying she got to be trying to tell you, and you just don't listen to me. So I wasn't on no JJK Bleach shit, bro. I wasn't on no JJK Bleach shit. I went to the sauce.
Bro, this is Matt. I'm gonna send you this live, or I can send you certain clips of this live.
Bro, I'm waiting for you to edit this shit, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
He's on a whole different type of vibe right now.
I
was home for that discussion.
What? I don't know that term. That's Texas. I don't know that term. I'm a Brooklyn nigga. I don't know what taping means. See, I don't know what taping means. I was blazing. Is that what you're trying to say?
He's on a whole different type of vibe right now, timing when it comes to that discussion. During the discussion,
you talking about the Bleach? If you're talking about the Bleach and JJK shit, I give you that facts. I was really the One Piece shit. The shit, yo.
I'm talking about
you know when I be up here, bro. You know when I be up here and I be telling Coach, yo, it's because of this, because of that. And he be like, I don't know. Everything I told this man, a shorty that came here, don't read the manga, came on here and said everything I say.
No, big shout out to her.
I was like, yo, there's no way.
I know.
There's just no way she gets everything that I'm saying. And Coach doesn't get it.
Like the father.
So I had to embrace that vibe. Shout outs to her again.
JJK,
I'm not sure if you follow JJK. Shout out to her.
I
certain.
know.
She was saying certain
I was telling her
of the
that
things that I was relating
damn near
coming
Bleach
from
is
Bleach
like
that
the
they deserve
father
credit for. She
of
was
like all
saying,
the
"Oh, you
best
can
new
give that
gen
credit to
shows, like
Naruto
Black
as well,
Clover,
or
Yeah,
like
to
JJK,
so-and-so."
like Demon
And dude
Slayer,
was like, "Oh,
and she
yeah,
was
that's
saying
true too.
Okay.
That's true
she
too."
was saying
And I
certain
was like,
of the things that I was relating coming from Bleach that they deserve credit for. She was saying, "Oh, well, you can give that credit to Naruto as well, or to so and so." And
Okay,
dude was
that's
like,
different. But
"Yep, that's
y'all are
true too.
attacking different
That's true
points. Because
too."
I agree with
right,
you
And
what
I
she
was like,
said.
right.
No, hold up. 'Cause in that same live, when he watches it, he'll see I agree with what you said, but then I did say, hey, she's not necessarily wrong as far as the power
Okay.
structure. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? That's all
right.
I was saying. As far as the power structure, she wasn't wrong with what she's saying. But that don't make you wrong either, though. Because I started off the conversation with he's fitting, but this,
Okay.
I ain't glad you, coach. She does have a point with this. That's all. But I was
Listen
agreeing
up,
with you because
ABK.
I was on your side. There's no denying that, bro. Like anybody that's denying the Bleach parallels to JJK is just in denial. You get me? That's like a Cope Harder type of vibe. I ain't gonna hold you. Besides that,
Listen up, ABK.
it's kind of
No.
already there. Like, because when you said it, I told her. I said, yeah. I said, yeah. Listen, you right, but
What did she say the domain expansion
domain
really came from?
expansion,
Yeah.
Bunkai. When you brought that up, was
Yeah.
I not agreeing?
right.
I agreed with you.
No.
When she said that, yes, I did. When she started talking about
Right.
What did she say the domain
genjutsu, we started
expansion
talking about
really
when we
came
started
from?
talking about things like
Yeah.
genjutsu, and
Yeah.
then I started saying, okay, she does have a point because a domain expansion can make a lot of sense to a genjutsu. A genjutsu technically is a domain expansion, just an illusionary one. So I got what she was saying off that. Like Kisame, like I think I brought this up too. When Kisame put when he put 8 tails in that big ass thing of water, that's a domain expansion. That's a water domain. That's legit what that is. You get when 8 tails fights Kisame, and Kisame and they're fighting in that big ass water bubble in the middle of the day on land.
Yeah, big
That's a
ass,
domain expansion.
big ass.
Yeah, that's a domain expansion. You get me? That's what I was saying. There's definitely a lot of similarities in the power structure regardless. The big three, they own that.
Okay.
But when it comes to distinctive things, like when y'all weren't talking straight distinctions. Now, if we want to talk straight distinctions, like I said, 6 eyes, the triplet world or whatever, the view that he got with the three pupils in each eye where you can see everything.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that's legit that. We did mention the domain expansion and Bankai similarities, and I did say when they're using their innate domain or like a smaller domain, that's pretty much just them or they're just using their abilities regular. Like Gojo using his abilities outside of a domain expansion is just Shikai. Did I not say that?
Yeah, I remember that as well.
All right, ain't no fraud watch over here. I'm on point. I'm on point. But yeah, though, I could have brought that up. You're right. I could have brought that up. I give that.
What I'm saying.
I give that W, folks. I could have brought up.
Good
To
point.
be for real, I just peeped it when I just fully peeped it when I was watching it. I was watching episode 3 like 2 days ago when Ichigo he finally started unleashing the 3 eye shit on the 6 eye shit on Ichigo, and Ichigo could not keep up with this nigga. And then they went, in the middle of it, they go to like, when it goes away and then it goes like it got that little screen. It's like a passing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you're watching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, then it goes away and it'll go Full Metal Alchemist, and then it'll go back to the show.
Yeah.
When they did it for Bleach, they put the nigga eyes right there, and it said the
Bleach
triplet
is turning the
show.
fuck up right now. I'm
1,
happy
2,
for you,
3,
Matt, that you're
4, 5, 6.
taking that journey
Them,
with this.
they took this nigga
So much good shit ahead of you.
shit. They took this nigga shit for sure. But yeah, you get it.
No, for sure. Bleach is turning the fuck up right now. I'm happy for you, Matt, that you're actually taking that journey with us finally. There's so much good shit ahead of you.
Yeah, Bleach is lit though. Bleach is like that.
I'm trying to catch up. Even like not even saying I got another homeboy in my little group chat. We
I ain't gonna lie, bro. My
anime.
favorite thing
He
about
be
Bleach
telling me
is even like
Bleach is
fights
where
aside, even before the fight start,
he
these niggas
in that thing with your blood water. He's saying
it's like they talking shit before
And
I
I ain't gonna lie, bro. My
that.
favorite thing
And they
about Bleach
drawing in this
is
live
even like
ass
fights
stoic
fights
pose while they
aside,
talking shit too.
even
So it's
before the
like
fight
everything about
starts,
this shit just be
these
live, like they
niggas be
set up
talking
everything.
dumb shit to each other, bro. It's like they talk shit before they fight, and I fuck with that. Like, and they drawing in this live ass stoic pose while they talking shit too. So it's like everything about this shit just be live. Like they set up everything live as fuck.
it's cool, bro. And like I remember why it's a big hit. I remember why it was considered a big hit.
Yeah. I'd say my favorite things about Bleach. I got 3 favorite things. It would be character aesthetic, dialogue, and then I want to say fights, but it's not fair to really say the fights. But I would say just the build up, the energy in going into the fight. Like I like the bravado, like you said, the dialogue. You know, talking how they talk shit with each other and shit like that. I always love seeing Kenpachi on screen. Like literally, Kenpachi versus Ichigo is a timeless battle. Like regardless of the animation, that's a thing. You can watch that right now. My favorite scene is when Kenpachi's like his eye patch came off on accident type shit. He's like. And that nigga's like, all right, looking at his blade, and that nigga just go to the side and go, shing, and then the whole building just collapsed. I'm like, yo, what's good, bro?
I don't know what the fuck Ichigo wants to do. But this nigga is like fucking
This
nigga.
You say what? What'd you say?
This nigga's Victor Wembanyama. However the fuck you say that nigga's name, bro. That nigga's the fucking prospect from outer space.
He's the chosen one.
Oh, dang. Okay, I don't want to spoil you. You gotta just keep watching. There's a reason for it.
I know this nigga's like ain't he a 22 at the same time?
Yeah, but it's because of his. He's one of 5. He's one of 5. Like, there's these 5 niggas in the show. There's 5 niggas in the show. No matter what you do, you can't stop the goldenness from these niggas, bro. You can't. And he's one of those 5. You know what I'm saying? Like it's I forgot what they're called. The 5 something, like not potentials, but the 5. It's 5 something, but basically one nigga's supposed to be the smartest, and I think that's the nigga that's supposed to be the smartest. That would have to be comes to like power or whatever. Urahara, that guy, Kisuke Urahara. He's like one of the 5 talents or some shit like that. He's the smartest. Aizen is like the most when it comes to like power or whatever. As far as like spiritual pressure, no one has more than him. That's 2. I could be wrong though, but these are the reason why these 5 are noted for that. 3 would be the 5 potential. Kenpachi. No one has more. Like he's just a battle savage. Like, no one has more. You know what I'm saying? And then Ichigo is just known for growth. No one grows more. So he's always you know what I'm saying? And then I forgot who's the 5th one of the motherfuckers. I know it's Ichigo, Aizen, Kenpachi, Urahara, Kisuke, and there's one more motherfucker. I just cannot remember the 5th one to save my fucking life. The 5th nigga's like that. You know what I'm saying? The 5th nigga, they all like that technically. Yeah, technically it is. They all technically like that, but that's the whole thing about it. It's them being like that. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga nigga by nothing but squad, bro. He remind me of like Loki in the sense of character, but like in the sense of both of them are just about fight.
I'm gonna be real with you. That's to me a Naruto mixed with a Sasuke. To me is Ichigo. So right now, Baruto is legit doing that right now. He's giving me that vibe, that aesthetic, that vibe. That's what I'm getting from an Ichigo. He super care about his family. He got a little charisma about him. And he just take care of shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Cool. But I'm not an expert.
He look cool doing it.
That's it right there.
Exactly. I want to do the Baruto fit for
Which one is that?
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I kill that fit better than that nigga. Finding that fit is hard.
It is gonna be hard. With the case,
him or the Kagurabachi nigga. I want to do one of them niggas, bro. I ain't gonna that's my cosplay like journey right now. If I'm a cosplay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna really make the reels I make from that be fucking fire.
How far are you into Kagurabachi?
Caught the fuck up. Bro, wait. I haven't been able to talk about this with nobody for so you're caught up?
I didn't read the last. Let me check. Hold on, I might have to go.
So the blind guy.
Yeah.
Same swordsmanship. The same swordsmanship as Fuji, bro. Legit, the same swordsmanship as Fuji.
I know y'all at.
Bro,
All you
My
gotta do is
boy
click his hilt to his sword to do the echo, whatever the reverberification to his wall.
echolocation. Yes, sir, bro. My boy is using a regular sword and is chopping niggas the fuck down with abilities. And them niggas is scared of this nigga. And know this, right? This nigga took the Karasu shit from One Piece and Fujitora and made them one fucking character. This nigga took out his sword and said Crow. And when I say these niggas dead, bro, if this shit get animated, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. This is about to be 2 peak, bro.
Was that a new fight or something? Because last thing I remember, damn, I have to just reread that bitch. I do remember just the dude fighting because they pulled up somewhere. They were trying to, because I forget which clan, but the clan's trying to take out all the swords. You know what I mean?
They're trying to take all the sword bearers.
Right, and it's like the main character just went a solo one nigga.
Yeah. He did that too. He got a Gojo moment and a Baruto moment in one chapter, bro.
Niggas was like, the villain just like, you're just like me. You're
yeah, bro.
He's like, you accept it. So he's like, nigga, I've been accepted that,
bro. Oh, I can hold you.
I'm not a good person. I'm trying to be a good person.
Yo, that shit got me so excited reading that because they gave him the Gojo question, bro. Like, son is sitting there in the midst of everything, and just like how they question Gojo, is he gonna use his domain expansion? Probably not. He like life too much.
Right.
Same thing with this nigga. This nigga's not gonna use his ability. He not like that. That nigga took his damage, took his hit, and then did his ability and shut everything the fuck down. And then put his foot up on that nigga. Yep. Same way Baruto had his foot in Cold's fucking face. I said, yo, how do you get this nigga 2 of the dopest panels of the year? The 2 of the dopest panels of last year and get this nigga that shit this year, bro. Nah, my nigga's cooking. This nigga's cooking, bro.
He's crazy, bro. And what I love about him is, like, there's like a few times when I was reading anime, I read manga, I'm just like, oh my gosh, is he gonna get out this bitch? Is he really gonna get out this bitch? Because I'm just like, he got a lot of your plays.
He did have a lot of
like you're not no old nigga, you fresh in it, so it's like, but then, it's still telling you story with him. I forgot that they show you that he got trained by the blind nigga, right?
Yo, that blind nigga got like 4 princesses, bro. Like, I'm reading the chapter, I'm like, yo, this nigga got trained by this nigga, the main character got trained by this nigga, and that nigga got trained by this nigga, and that nigga also has an enchanted blade. So he trained another nigga with an enchanted blade like him. Then trained the nigga that's the main character, the son of the nigga that's making the enchanted blades. Now he got enchanted blades in his life. And then he got an assassin ninja shinobi ass nigga who wanna be just like him, and he's training that nigga too. Wow. I ain't gonna hold you.
And he's the coldest nigga.
And he's the coldest nigga there, bro. I thought he was. My boy kept telling me he's gonna die. He's not like that. I said, don't get me wrong. It is being set up for him to die. But when he didn't die, he one shot the fuck out of everybody with one move. I said, nah. He just one shot like 50 niggas, bro. Them niggas was about to kill the niggas assassinate. They thought they were gonna die. This nigga gave the enchanted blade. It took 1 sword slash, bro. One.
And what's crazy is, bro, before all that, the same thing happens. They pull up to somewhere and they try to guard down an area, and they actually get hooked up. They win. The enemies win. Yes, sir. Now, and the nigga with no eyes is there, and you think, oh, damn, the same shit finna happen. They gotta get up out of there. Man,
yes, sir. Karabachi right now is giving me Tokyo Shinobi Squad vibes. Just it's an ongoing story, so I'm like, yeah, let's keep it going. I know you one of the few people that read Tokyo Shinobi Squad, so I know you resonate here right now.
Now I gotta go back and read that whole.
Yes, sir. I read it at least twice. I gotta read it at least twice or once a year. It's only a 26 chapter manga, but God damn.
Do y'all want to see that manga
be the hottest one
So
season
season
anime if
2
it come
of
out. I ain't gonna hold you.
Death
Just
Note
one
ever get
season, bro.
animated
That's all we need. One season.
with Trump
That's
in
all
it
we
and
need,
shit?
bro. You go crazy for one season.
That's a fact.
Hey, y'all want to see that
Y'all never seen the
manga of
y'all never
season
seen
2
the
of Death Note ever get animated
the manga
with
of
Trump
like
in it and shit?
continuation of Death Note,
Say with Trump
where
in
like
it.
the next
What you talking
person
about?
gets it and Ryuk
Y'all never
gives it to
seen
the
the
smart ass 15-year-old and Trump is
y'all
president
never
and all that.
seen the
Nah.
Oh word.
the manga of like the continuation of
No,
Death
no, no,
Note
it's lit. It's
where
good.
like the
It came
next
out like
person gets it and Ryuk
3 years
gives it
ago.
to the smart ass 16-year-old
Um,
and then Trump is president and all that.
Nah. That sounds
Oh man,
interesting and
he
political
gets
as
the Death
fuck,
Note at
though.
the end.
no, it's lit. It's good. It came out like
Yeah,
3 years ago,
he
2
makes
years
a
ago.
deal with
Does
Ryuk
Trump?
Oh wow.
at the end.
Does anything weird happen to Trump in that?
He gets the Death Note at the end.
I
Oh,
feel like he actually dies.
Trump gets the Death
I
Note?
think Trump actually
Yeah,
died.
he makes a deal with Ryuk.
Yeah,
At,
let's stop talking about this. Let's stop
No.
talking about this because he gonna watch that shit and get ideas, bro. We don't want him getting no ideas.
I
I'm
think
not gonna say whether they're good or bad, but you know what I mean.
That's crazy. That's
Yo,
a
what if
crazy
Trump
concept.
endorses anime? Y'all fucking with him?
no.
If that nigga Trump say, "Yo, anime is just
Nah,
it's such a good
No,
thing,"
you
and
would say
cool.
that's
to be honest with you,
No, and I
I
said, nigga, don't
see
endorse me, nigga. Don't speak
JVTV,
on my shit.
I see RDC,
Don't
I just
don't
love what
speak
they're
on my shit.
doing.
Nigga.
I just want to bring
Don't
them to the White
endorse it.
House. We gotta have an anime day at the White
I'm gonna do
House.
just like the
Y'all not
Warriors when
fucking
they
with Trump,
won
bro?
and Trump
Nah,
won.
hey,
I'm cool.
nigga, don't speak on my shit, nigga.
I'm good, my guy.
Don't don't
I
speak.
can't,
Good looks
I
though.
can't, not at all, bro.
I'm gonna do just like the Warriors when they won and Trump is telling them to pull
That
up to the
nigga,
White House.
most of the
Nah,
Cowboys say I'm
we
doing
good,
it
we
because I
good, big
fuck with
dog.
anime. LOL.
I'm
I'm
gonna
good,
stay
my
right
guy.
here.
I felt that.
Good looks though.
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate the shout out, though.
I'm weak.
Money,
That nigga,
cash
most of the
cow.
Cowboys say I'm knowing Trump don't
No,
fuck
real
with
shit
anime.
though.
LOL.
Russia,
Nah, I doubt he fuck with anime. I doubt he fuck
Nah,
with anime either.
nigga, fuck
But you
with
want to know why
It,
he would fuck with anime?
money.
Business. Trump is a businessman.
Nah, real
Trump will say word,
though.
so we
Y'all-
just Trump gonna
I,
be like, so we just do
I
a
definitely
studio.
recommend y'all
We
read
make
that
them
manga
work
for
days
Death
and
Note. I think
days
you
and
really enjoy it. It's
days,
not that long.
and we
I
drop fire, but don't really get them
think
too
it's
much
like
for it. We might
maybe 16
be
to
cooking
18
here.
chapters.
We might be cooking something here.
I definitely recommend y'all
I can't
read
remember.
that manga for Death Note. I think you really enjoy it. It's not that long either. It's
No, it
kind
was
of
pretty
short.
good.
I think it's like
Either 16 or 18.
16.
It wasn't overall. It definitely wasn't more than like
I
I
can't
120
might get
remember.
that
pages
shit.
or
I
100
might get that spin
pages.
just to see what
I'm
what
like,
it's talking about. I ain't gonna
it's
hold you.
like,
Nah, it's pretty
You
good.
said
and the
16
new
chapters?
MC is he's
Either
smart. Seems
16
like
or 18. It wasn't
he like street
overall.
smart.
It definitely
That's how I
wasn't
said it.
more than
He's
like
street smart,
120
but
pages or 108 pages. It's something like that.
Okay.
It's like,
he just smart in the
and
street.
the new MC is he's smart too. Like
But he's somewhat.
he like street smart. That's how I said it. He's street smart, but he's he just smart in fucking general too. I can't lie. He's smart. He's
What
smart.
happened?
But
You
he's
think they get? What happened? What do you think happened to get his death note to a hood nigga, bro? Y'all laughing. I'm being dead ass right now, bro.
One, he gonna go on Instagram live. First thing he gonna do is start
I
calling
know
out
your
niggas
real name.
that was in this. All right, yeah, YNL Young Swishy. I know your real name, DeMarcus, nigga. It's a
I
rap
You're
for
know
done,
your
you.
son.
name.
It's a rap for you. And look, nigga, yeah,
I'm weak.
DeMarcus died by my OG letting
So,
it off on him.
uh,
You're done.
so now you're getting stressed out your
Hey,
last
bro,
moment
at
too.
at
Right,
10:01
Super stressed.
a.m. in front of his baby mama.
Wow, she yelling at that nigga.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh my god.
so now you
Dropping
gonna
dead
get
in
that
front of your
shit out
baby
your
mama
ass.
while she
Oh my
yelling at
god.
you is type
Oh,
wild.
by the way,
Yeah, nah. He gonna make it a
I'm
whole
into.
traumatic experience, bro. Especially like imagine if King Von had the Death Note.
Chill,
Oh my god.
chill.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Chill.
Oh,
You gonna get the rack on us,
bro,
bro. Chill.
Bro, he would spit a hella like He
That
probably
nigga probably write the
wrote
lyrics
the
to one of
song
the Death
the
Note.
same
Like
day he
everybody
writes
involved
when they in the Death Note, or like the day after. He'll let you see how fire that hoe gonna be, and then you get capped right after that bitch.
Speaking of
That
hood
nigga
niggas,
probably write the lyrics
I
to one
meant
of
to
his
say that
songs
the
on
other
the Death
day.
Oh
Note.
no,
Not
fact.
everybody.
I'm trying to think of that
Fact.
name.
Yes.
What's
Fuck
that?
about
It's
Fifty
giving me
Cent
Little
too.
Melly
nigga?
vibes, bro. I
He
ain't
like
gonna
he a
hold you.
comedian. He an internet comedian. He be doing
No.
skits
Speaking
like
of
green
hood
screen
niggas,
and like
though,
a white
I
tee
meant
every
to tell
time.
y'all the other
He
day.
from New York.
Damn, I'm
His
trying to think of
girl
her
was actually
name.
on our live
What's
like
that New
a
York
week ago. She was
nigga?
about to join.
He a comedian.
We
He
had
an
a
internet
full live.
comedian. He be doing
No, he dark
skits with
skinned
like
with
a
a
green
beard.
screen and like a white tee every time. He's from
Yeah.
New York. His girl was actually
Damn,
in our live like a week
not
ago. She was
braids.
about
He
to
got
join,
like
so
Wait,
we had a
the light skin nigga?
no, he dark skin with a
man.
beard. He a New York
I don't
nigga.
know.
Like this nigga
He
dark
got
skinned.
hair? Like he got braids and shit?
Not braids. He got like
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you talking about Capri Fernandez. I'm gonna say I know Capri.
damn.
I met Capri a couple times when
Every
I
skit
used to
he
live in the
do
city. That's
involve a green
crazy.
screen.
And
That is
my man's got a couple that had some business with him back in the past.
word.
Yeah, I thought this shit was hard.
Uh,
Nah.
But I don't know
Yeah,
who
his
every
you
journalist
talking about though.
kind of
involve
green
a
screen.
green screen, but he usually in a white tee, like a white
Yeah.
beard.
Oh yeah, I probably just haven't come across him yet. He probably is funny as shit
Okay,
though. New York niggas
Yeah, he
is
could be
funny
dead
sometimes.
serious. He probably take it
facts.
I
funny.
do
But
think
yeah,
New
his girl.
York niggas is naturally funny because we talk fast and we got
Yeah.
mad charisma. So it's like, yo, this nigga's set up to be funny. We'll laugh at him even if he don't know it type shit.
Yeah, he could be dead serious. He probably say some funny shit.
Yep, that's exactly how it be.
His,
That's how they
Yeah.
treat
his girl was
me at my
going
job. I
live
say the most
last
serious
week.
shit every week. I'm looking at niggas like this
I'm
shit.
back
I'm
on.
dead ass. Like, I'm not even trying to laugh at shit. I'm not even trying to be funny. I really need this fixed.
Yeah.
Nah, I
His
don't
girl
really
was trying
know
to join last
I don't
week.
think
Hopefully
it
she
was
can
One Piece.
find
It
some
could
time
have
to
been
hop back on
One
next week or
Piece.
something like that.
Word, yeah, fact. Especially if she's watching anime, you know. I mean, word too. If you watch anime too, let's get it. You know what I'm saying?
Jeff, I don't remember what we was talking about. I don't think it was One Piece. It could have been because we talk about One Piece a lot.
I was just about to say we're doing a really good job not talking One Piece now. I want to talk One Piece, but I don't mind not talking one. Like I want to talk One Piece, but I don't mind not talking One Piece right now because I know we got a break and there's gonna be plenty of opportunities to talk it. So like that's why when he started talking, I started talking Kagurabachi. He's with it. I'm like, all right, let's talk Kagurabachi. I know us. We run up to One Piece. I just followed this shorty on Threads. She had an anime Discord. I joined up with it, and then she said she does her own anime podcast. And I asked if she watched One Piece. She said hell no. So, you know, I didn't like the energy to it. But she said she loved the live action. She just never actually watched the anime because she couldn't get into it. So I said, okay, you partially there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You put you sitting at the pool, but you got your foot in the water type shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, you just need to go ahead and turn it on. But I'm not going to pursue. Like, I told her we could get a session, and like I told her we do a podcast. We do two different styles. Not styles, but we do two different segments. We got our Wednesday segment, which is always different with we talk anime period or manga period like we doing now, and then the Sundays is like straight One Piece. So you know what I mean? I probably get her in on a live action segment for sure.
Matt,
But
you heard
besides that,
Diamond?
yeah, she's still lacking in certain areas. But I told her I'll check out what her podcast. She seemed like she's very much into Dragon Ball though. So,
Okay.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The other shit was
hey Matt, you heard Dragon Ball Diamond about to bring back Super Saiyan 4?
I think Diamond is
Bring it back. That was never. It was never canon though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The other shit the other shit was never canon either with Goku being small and all that.
Yeah,
But I think Daimyo is.
like all GQ was not
that shit pissed me off.
something else. Even like the Super Dragon Ball, like not
superheroes. I know you're talking about.
It is 7 episodes.
Because they had Blue going against Ford.
It
It was very much fan service. I loved it. I didn't watch those episodes, but the plot in there really sucks. But they're just 10-minute episodes, so you know.
It is 10-minute episodes, but it used to make me mad because I'm like, damn, this animation is so good. Why don't we put this shit towards the actual manga or do some canon shit?
I got high hopes for them when they come back and they really put super
No,
to
yeah,
anime.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna do it justice because even though the shit
I
looked
agree
good,
with
it
that.
didn't. And not at one point in time did superheroes ever look better than anything I seen at Tournament of Power. So to me, it's like they on the same level. They using
No,
the
that's
same
right.
No,
studio,
It was
same
just
level
the
of animation. So it's consistent right now.
I know.
So
I
when they
agree.
do bring it, I do want to see
It
him
was
go crazy when he fighting Moro
it was just
and when
the
he
fact
doing the
that
shit with Granola. I
Super had
need to see them
stopped.
go
No,
I
bonkers.
that's
think when I was in
like
college,
And they
during
gonna give
the power
Frieza
ended,
a
I
lot
think
of
it was
glaze when he pulls
2018,
up all black
2019,
Yeah,
Frieza
facts.
something like
top.
that.
He might
What?
pull up in a
After
hoodie.
that, we
No
still on
cap.
break.
Son.
Like we still haven't
it
got
was just the
anything new
fact
or
that
canon for Dragon Ball. So
Super
like
had
when my
stopped.
Super come out,
Like, because I
the
think when
heroes
I was
come
in
out every
college,
other
the
week.
Tournament of Power ended like maybe what 2018, 2019,
Man,
something like that.
give me the
Type shit.
sauce,
Type
man.
shit.
After that,
This
we
this
still on break. It's like we
my
still haven't got
show.
anything new or canon for Dragon Ball. So I'm like, damn, I'm watching Super come
That's
out,
because they
superheroes come out
not in
That
every
the
was
race.
hard.
That's because they
That
not
was
in the
hard.
race no more. That's all.
fuck
They
that.
did everything they
Just
had
give
to do, so they're not
me the
racing no more.
sauce, man. It's
Look,
it's
think
it's
about it.
cool.
They stopped the anime. They put out a canon movie like Broly.
That was
Went
hard.
crazy.
That was
Then
hard.
they put the Broly shit down, did superheroes for a bit. Then they did that last movie that they had was canon and shit, but they tried
Yeah.
out new animation because they've done everything. They've done everything
Oh,
already with regular generic anime.
Yeah.
So now they need to. That's why they did that whole three. Like was it 3D? Not
Yeah.
3D, but
It's
it was.
some kind of
Yeah, they did that new style animation shit where it's
no,
like,
for
all right,
real.
they just trying it out because they done did everything, so why not just try some shit out? You know what I'm saying? Like Diamond to me, I feel like they was really sitting down. I was like, yo, remember that shit we did for GG? Let's just make everybody kids. See how that goes.
yeah.
Like they was really in the lab talking about that shit. I'm like, you
Yeah,
know what?
yeah.
Make them all fucking kids.
And then I
And
heard
then they just did that shit. It's working so far.
they said that what you call it? This is the last thing Akira worked on too. So
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he is gonna have it is gonna have some of that feel to it. But yeah, like I don't know how to feel about the Diamond shit. I'll watch some episodes. Like I'll wait some episodes comes out and then I'll watch some.
Yeah, to me, it's just like something to watch right now. I ain't gonna hold anything Dragon Ball I get is really just something to watch because I'm not like I legit don't like. There's two anime I don't compare to nothing no more, and that's One Piece, Dragon Ball, and One Piece. And One Piece I don't compare it to no one unless it's peers, like the other big three. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And they done did so much, like I just don't talk about it no more because at this point I just feel like a biased glazer. So I'm just like, all right, you know what? One Piece and Dragon Ball just kind of stand on their own, bro. Dragon Ball's done way too much, and One Piece has lasted way too fucking long. So it's like, all right, they both done solidified themselves in where they at in the community. Naruto has and Bleach has as well, but One Piece is like Dragon Ball is Dragon Ball critically acclaimed top one type shit. But then if you actually that's just off nostalgia. But if you take everything considering a good
Couldn't agree
story,
more.
good action, good dialogue, plot, backstory,
No, I couldn't
characters,
agree
all
more.
that, One Piece has to be
I don't
like
think there's
you
ever
could
going to
even
be a
put One
show
Piece
written
above Dragon
One
Ball
Piece.
here. So
And honestly, that includes live action.
anybody that
Couldn't
want
agree.
to kill me for that
I
comment,
feel like One
DM me.
Piece
We
is
can
the
talk about
greatest
it.
story ever told.
No, I couldn't agree more. I don't think there's ever going to be a show written as well as One Piece. Honestly, that includes live action. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I feel like One Piece is the greatest story ever told.
To me, I feel like there could be stories written as good as One Piece. The problem with it though is the problem I have with it is like I don't think no one's gonna be able to do it like One Piece. And when I say like One Piece, it's like, bro, like we 20 years in, bro. Ongoing story still 20 years in with an ongoing story still. So even if a JJK and My Hero or no matter who it is, Demon Slayer, y'all could have a story written as good as One Piece. The problem is, did it stand the test of times as One Piece did? And that's what matters most. Like Demon Slayer is dope, but the story only lasts 200 chapters.
Yeah.
That's my issue. And like Oda really made sure he gave us a slow burn with this. Imagine if every cover story wasn't a cover story and fully in the canon. We wouldn't even be here where we at yet. We still don't know what the hell happened in the Nell's cover story. Like what the hell? He's on the moon. When are we gonna get to this? Like SBS this shit, Oda. You giving us Rocky Port and questions, and why nobody in the Q&A, the 10 questions, why nobody ain't asking nothing about Adele? Like, so he was on the moon with their moon pirates, space. Like, why didn't nobody ask a real like? These are real questions. They want real red.
He up there doing something, bro. He got them little millions. I forgot the millions. I forgot what race that was, but he got them out there. He already been saying he had
They're not Lunarians. You talking about the little robots that Enel had that was kind of doing everything they was doing. You know what's crazy? There's actually a crazy theory out there that relates them to chocolate junk food. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say because still a. It's one of the theory videos I'll probably end up checking out for real on Saturday. That's all I'm gonna say. There's a lot of little. Listen, I ain't trying to talk One Piece old like super deep. Y'all know
last comment was Reese saying that
the
Death Note manga
we
sounded
can
live
talk
and a good read.
we can talk about One Piece because it's been a little minute.
Who in the comments? I can't read anything.
Says
last comment was Reese saying that the Death Note manga sounded live and a good read. And I said it definitely is. You should check it out.
Okay, cool.
Most of the Calvo says Luffy would punch on Trump on some Celestial Dragon shit.
Yeah, that's a fact. He gets a pistol. He gets a pistol off rip. In fact, fuck a pistol. He get that new base Gear 4 shit. Like, fuck that.
Speaking of that,
let's talk about it.
But even this why I rock with Luffy so much, bro. From day one, no matter what, you talk shit about the homie. It's one to the it's almost like watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, nigga. I can check you real quick. You know, Loki even Loki time. You talk about that you talking about that bitch ass nigga Shaq. My fault, big dog. I know you gonna turn up on me like
I think he had a relationship with Shanks, probably in a good way though. You know what's crazy about it? Because I was watching a video where somebody speculated, like, I think Shanks beat him for that Yonko title. Problem is, does that mean Loki might have been a Yonko before?
Or just Yonko level.
No, I think he definitely Yonko level. The issue I have is where Blackbeard became a Yonko, but he took it from somebody. Luffy became a Yonko, but he took it from somebody. So does that same thing apply to Shanks? Because like I always ask this question, what made the current Yonko the Yonko? Like, when did they say, all right, bet? When did they say, to me, I feel like they gave Kaido the Yonko title for real when he clapped Oden. They didn't know the real bits and pieces of it, but they know Oden disappeared. Wano's his home, but Kaido owns it now. Kaido's probably the guy that owns it. Kaido's probably the guy that did it. For sure. Plus, he had just did Moria like a few years before that, and Moria was like a competent pirate in his own right.
Yeah.
So, what did the Yonko do to become the Yonko? Who did they defeat, or what territory did they claim that made them say, all right, we got to like? Did the world government say, oh wait, Shanks allied with the Giants? You mean the strongest nation on Earth? All right, make him a Yonko. Fuck it. Like, what made them say this nigga deserves the Yonko title right now? That's what bothers me.
I think it's military power. When you talked about all three people, Big Mom, Big Mom, goddamn, Kaido, Shanks, Buggy, because now he got a big ass crew, right? And we're talking about Luffy, who also has his fleet as well. We're talking about military. And when we went down to Warlords, it wasn't, come on now, Warlords was damn near just hired on then. You know, some of them were kind of, trying to get on some Warlord shit. One in particular, though, Flamingo. You know, but when we look at Mihawk, that nigga was just killing. He wasn't trying to rule nothing. He got his own land, but he wasn't trying to rule people. You know what I mean? He wasn't trying to build up a military might. It's just Mihawk and Mihawk Shadow. So it's like, I think that the influence you have over the country, you know, what do you have at stake? So, you know, basically, what power, how much military power you have. And like, yeah.
Yeah.
Who did Luffy
Nah, you
take
could be
after
right. It could be the
when you
military
said
might
Luffy
because
the Yonko
Buggy came up on Mihawk and Croco, and as Law said, if he's commanding men like that, he deserves to be a Yonko.
Who did Luffy
Shanks,
take that status from? Because you said Luffy took the Yonko.
Kaido, and Big Mom. He got 2 for 1. Yeah,
That's
Buggy
it.
only eating because Luffy took out Big Mom, and Luffy's alliance got rid of Big Mom and Kaido and opened up a spot for Buggy. Otherwise, Buggy's not a Yonko. It could have just been Kaido go down. Big Mom, listen, Big Mom could have stayed her ass in Whole Cake. We probably would have got Aokiji versus maybe. But if Big Mom would have stayed her ass in Whole Cake, it would have just been Kaido that took the Yonko title, and Buggy wouldn't be a Yonko. And to be real, is Crocodile would have been the Yonko instead of Buggy because it's Crocodile's organization.
1.4 billion was his it's just that propaganda that Buggy did. That's what made it. That's the only reason why it's like.
But you're right though. It might be military power because even in the Red, 1.4 billion was his bounty. He took out Top Music. They didn't Yonko him after that. Not that we know of. Now, I don't. I'm not just speaking as a canon. It doesn't have to be. Take it with a grain of salt for anybody listening. But they didn't give him the Yonko title after that. It's only after we know Elbaf is an ally to this nigga. He has something to do with Elbaf 6 years ago when he became a Yonko. Loki also got locked up 6 years ago. So it's like, oh, whatever that is has something to do with this Yonko shit.
And that might just be over who rules Elbaf. Because he ruled over Elbaf,
that's why
I see where you're getting disconnect, but I don't think it's just I just think we're both right. Think about what they told me.
No, I don't think you're wrong at all. I think I don't know if this is what you were going at, but I do think Loki has a special bounty, right? I don't think it's because he was a Yonko. I just think think about what they told us. It took every capable warrior giant to subdue this guy. He got the power of the king after killing the king. Would you not give the strongest giant of the strongest fucking nation on the planet a bounty?
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? And after he kills the king, dang, we should give this guy a bounty. Seriously. 2.6 sounds very adequate. You know what I'm saying? That remember, Blackbeard, when he first became a bounty, was 2.2. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Blackbeard, even after defeating Whitebeard, didn't become a Yonko. It was only after he took Whitebeard's territories that he became a Yonko. So it could be the military power because now he's coming up on more power as coming up on his territories. So I think you're making a great point when you say it might have something to do with the military powers itself.
I'm also looking at it from the world government perspective. Like I said earlier, when we brought up the warlords and we brought them in to help us with the what was it called? Marine Force.
Yeah.
You see how they had our back in the car. The Yonkos are not like that. When I look at the Yonkos, it's like that's something that opposes the government. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm saying the government did have military power.
No, you're right.
And that's how I look at it. That's why I do my connection.
No, you're right. I agree with you. I'm on point with you right there. I agree with you because everything that they've done so far has just been, it has to be like they need more than him. Even when Luffy became a Yonko, what did they talk about? They said his 9 officers or whatever, but then they mentioned his Grand Fleet. Even when he became a 5th Emperor, they were talking about, he's amassed this much power in like with men and the fleet. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, I think it has something to do with that. Even Big Mom, she was a good pirate on her own, but when she gains Totland and has so much territory and has so much kids as a power for all them kids she got, it kind of feels like they wait until they gain full on military might. Like they have the militia to take on a country.
So
once that's developed,
so Luffy got the Yonko
and you have that strength in your own right. They calling you a Yonko, with the exception of Buggy, because Buggy got the whole game fooled.
Yeah, he's looping the game right now.
So Luffy got the Yonko title after Wano, not after Whole Cake.
He got the fifth
Yeah.
Emperor title after Whole Cake, but the fifth Emperor title could be seen in light of the same thing with Sabo, where Sabo technically is a fifth Emperor right now. He's the Flame Emperor, but he's not in the actual system of the four emperors, because the term Yonko legit means four emperors. So if you had 5 emperors for on, you'd have to change the Yonko title. It wouldn't be Yonko anymore. It'd be whatever 5 is. 4 is only Yonko because Yonko ties into the number 4. You get what I'm saying? So it's like he became a Yonko, but we don't know all of what it fully entails of him becoming the Yonko as far as that. But fifth emperor just Blackbeard said you're not really ready yet. They calling you that, but you're not ready.
I think Loki will be another one of those.
That as soon as he got to
at the end of the
Wano,
arc,
he got one shot by Kaido.
and how he got away from it.
Right.
He then said,
I think Loki
will not actually
said a
finish their
few
fight.
things. Said I think
with him
Loki
being
will
as
be
strong as
another
he
one
is.
of those villains that Luffy doesn't actually beat at the end of the arc, similar to Magellan and how he got away from him. He then said, I think Loki and Luffy will clash, but not actually finish their fight, especially with him being as strong as he is.
Reed, he probably busy. If you can, you should just pull up, guy. I ain't gonna hold you. But if not, I say this. I say this. I'm having real trouble identifying what we got going on with Loki. Because I do think Shiki's gonna be an op this chat. This arc, Shiki's gonna be an op. If not this arc ending this arc going into whatever's next, Shiki will be involved with. But I definitely think Shiki's gonna be high on the Shiki's gonna be something to deal with now. We're getting all the animals that were in Strong World, we're getting them in Elbaf. You get me? Like even like I said, I've said this to Ree as well. Even with what's his name? Saul passing out. I think that has something to do with either a sickness, an illness, poison, something to do with that, because that was the main problem in Strong World. You know what I'm saying? And we're dealing with all of that. We're dealing with all of that at this point. So it's like, where are we going with this? I think Kid might have something to do with Loki still. I don't know why. It feels like Kid might have something to do with Loki still. If Kid pops up in the story, everything that Loki's saying is kind of like Kid gonna need that. I can see Kid doing that. If Kid, watch this. I'm just saying. I said this before, right? Picture that conversation with Loki going down, but replace Luffy with Kid. It's a totally different vibe. Because Kid gonna hear that shit he talking about Shanks and be like, yeah, fuck that nigga Shanks, bro. I'm telling you the whole vibe. Oh, release you, and I could, and if you take out any crew I want, I do hate that red-haired bastard. I bet. I'm just saying, we don't know what it is, but it could get like that.
My wife, lucky man, what a blessed man.
Like that.
So that's the only reason why I haven't jumped in yet. But I'm trying not to look at it.
Reed said I'm in and out the live right now because I'm taking care of a few things.
Yeah, no problem.
Lucky man, what a blessed man. So that's the only reason why I haven't jumped on yet. But I'm trying not to miss the convo because y'all spitting.
I definitely appreciate you for staying locked in and tuned in. I appreciate you. For real, Reed. You're a real one.
Nah, facts.
I got 2 good videos for you on Saturday, Reed. You gonna like them as far as the theory shit.
Definitely gonna be cooking on that shit. Talking about some shit.
I like to hear that. I like it.
Yeah, what you about to say? If y'all ain't on nothing Saturday, y'all definitely welcome to pull up to Reed's Twitch. You know what I mean? We definitely gonna be cooking on that shit. Talking about some shit for sure.
I like it. I like it. I might see me there.
Wait. Do y'all feel like going back to Reed's comment? Do y'all feel like Loki is gonna be a villain or an ally?
I don't know.
I'm with you.
That's why the reason why I'm saying that is because Loki is very conniving for me as a overall like the character. When we see him in other stories, he's just always too independent. He's always worried about himself. I don't think he's any type of person that is a team player. I think he's always about himself. they're trying to put you on the crew. I don't know that. But if we doing something different where we figure out why Loki is like this, and we end up figuring out that they got some trauma or something, we end up getting a talk no jutsu somewhere. Hey, it could make sense if it makes sense and others can make it make sense. I'm down with it. But right now it's like,
I think
he looking like a
I think
villain,
bro's gonna start off a
or
villain,
he just looking like
but I think by the end of the arc,
an
he's becoming a villain.
anti-hero.
That's my
Let me
hot
say
take
that.
real bad.
I think bro is gonna start off a
I feel
villain,
it. And the only reason
but
I
I
say
think by
that
the end of the
is
arc
because
he'll be joining the crew. That's my
Oda's
hot take for Elbath.
beautifully crafting the
I don't have him joining the crew, but I like where this is going
So
still.
by
I
doing
feel
so,
All this stuff.
And the
crafting
only reason
legacy
I say that is
of
because
the next team pirates. By
Oda's
doing so, you have to also
beautifully
build up the lore
crafting the end of One
behind the
Piece, right?
Crusader pirates to
So
be bigger than
by
not only
doing so,
Saint
he's
but
also
Rogers as
crafting
well.
the legacy
What
of the
else
next
could
King
literally
Pirates. By doing so,
legitimize
you have to
okay,
also build
not
up the
only
lore
Luffy's strength alone,
behind the next
but
King
the
of the
strength of
Pirates
his
to be
crew
bigger than
is
not
also
only
where it's
Shanks,
at more
but
endowed
Rogers as
than
well.
Shanks' crew and
What
Rogers' crew.
else could
So much to
literally
the fact that one of the strongest giants
legitimize
of all
saying,
time
okay, not
is
only
kneeling
Luffy's strength
to the
alone,
true sun god
but
Nika.
the strength of his crew is also going to stack more endowed than Shanks' crew and Rogers' crew. So much to the fact that one of the strongest giants of all time is kneeling to the true sun god Nika.
Okay.
It's hey.
And now that you say that, I remember what you said. I'm the sun god. So just like how Kaido basically figured out that he's fighting the sun god, he kind of gave in on that last little point. Never say a fight, but he was like, "You're just what do you want to do? I just want people to eat. These other niggas, the sun god. This niggas basically the sun god." And then Paz, going to the lava. Once Loki figures out that he's the sun god, I can see that happening. I can see instead of us getting a drawn out battle like we got with Kaido, like you said, they squad for a little bit, or whoever said it, they'll squad for a little bit, and clash, and then at that
Yeah, don't we
point,
got a folk
he might
person trying to
understand,
do
oh,
it?
damn, this nigga, hold on, you going all white? And it's like, okay. That remind me of Buddy that was your bro. If he could do it, you can do it.
Yeah, don't we got a folk legend about a dude that go all white guy?
Bro, and do that, bro. And it's like, okay.
Yeah.
I see that is possible, and I'm not against it. Like I said, if it's written well, I'm fuck with it. And Oda usually writes shit well. So, like you that other point.
Who is Big Mom
If
been
he
trying
was
to get on her
supposed to
crew
be
for
the
the
king of
longest?
the
She's kind of
pirates,
been
the king of
in
the
cahoots with for the
pirates,
longest.
the coldest pirate crew of all time. Why would you not have a giant?
Who is Big Mom been trying to get on her crew for the longest? Who she kind of been in cahoots with for the longest?
Okay, I got a little pushback. It's not really push back, but it's kind of like push forward, but at the same time, you could get pushed back. Loki's brother, Hadruden, is already part of the Grand Fleet. I don't see it to where Hadruden becomes completely irrelevant. Remember, he was also a giant and seeking a strong devil fruit. We met him trying to get Ace's fruit. I do believe we're gonna get. I would like to see Hadruden get a fruit this arc, something that puts him parallel to his brother, because that's the whole point of them being in this. Because remember, technically Hadruden's supposed to be Thor. Technically, whatever the problem in this arc, Loki is Loki, but then we're supposed to get Hadruden he's literally with the Straw Hats already. So I can see it to where either they both end up being. Whatever's the problem in this arc, we gotta find out. I need to find out the relationship between the brothers now.
I feel that.
How does Hadruden view his brother Loki? How does Loki view his brother Hadruden? You get what I'm saying? Because that's gonna tell you a lot on where we go with this next.
I do see Hadruden being on the level
I feel that.
Yeah, so I don't know if I'm not gonna say he's not gonna join, because even if he does join the crew, even if it's not for long, he becomes part of the Grand Fleet as well. I do see Hadruden being on the level where it's two of them and they're rocking, because if you look at Big Mom in the flashback at in Elbaf, there was two. It was two elders, and when you look at the crew of the Warrior Giant Pirates, it's two, Dory and Broggy. So the way I got it, eventually it got to be Hadruden and Loki. Like, it legit needs to move. I think it has to move in that tandem of two. So it would be the new Giant Warrior Pirates with the two of them as captains, possibly, while they work with Luffy, possibly. I don't know. It all depends on the dynamic of the brothers at the start and at the ending of the arc. I would like it if Hadruden gets, let's say Hadruden gets like the snow fruit from Monet. Man, I mean, that pops up in Elbaf. He gets that. We see it. Elbaf got snowy places and all that. Hadruden was literally in the underworld hunting like moose and shit like that. I can see Hadruden getting like a snow fruit and being able to not full on beat his brother, but he can now keep up with his brother. So that would be somewhat poetic if that happens, but I feel like there's something going on with this whole two thing they keep depicting with the Warrior Giant Pirates, because they tell us that Hadruden is the captain, and then we learn that the actual captain is Saul. But Saul is not even a captain anymore because he's deemed himself as a scholar that plays the background. So he's more of like a teacher now. So does that open up the spectrum for what I was talking about with Hadruden and his brother, like they actually becoming the leaders of the new Warrior Giant Pirates? Because look, Road technically looks up to Loki in a sense, where his viewing of the Sun God is different than what everybody else is, because they already look at his own crew members are already like, yo, why did Hadruden ask this loser? Like, why did he ask him to join our crew? Like, what's the point of that? He has a good skill. The way he did Luffy in them, it sounded like he's trying to be Loki in damn self. He wants to be the Sun God. So I could see it paralleling where Hadruden literally takes his brother on, where they're like not taking on like a fight, but they legit become hand in hand, working together, and he's part of the crew now because one of them already acted like this nigga in a sense. So it's
just how I think it's very interesting, very purposeful as well. How
I was gonna say one more thing earlier.
Like, even starting off, we see like the POV of like smaller pirates and other like
I think it's very interesting.
Luffy's world,
purposeful as well. How Oda depicts Luffy's lore.
Isn't that
like even starting off?
Hunter?
We see like the POV of like smaller pirates and other like just people in the world watching Luffy build his crew, and they're like, damn, hey, isn't that
is that Big Jimmy,
bounty hunter, pirate hunter?
Yeah.
Damn, he got him
to be his own
to follow his crew. Really? Damn, Luffy kid. Damn, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, wow.
Wait,
crazy.
Damn, isn't that like is that Big Jimmy first son of the sea? The war he's following him. He could be his own.
They know.
Robin. Wow, that's crazy. So it's like building up like that.
Exactly that.
People don't.
But as far as
don't know too much about like Chopper and Nami and stuff like that. They know a tad bit about Nico Robin, but from a different perspective, just like the exactly that. But as far as the Zoro and the Jinbei perspective, people get. I look at big shout out to Big Jimmy, first son of the sea, big respect.
I look at genetically, I'm better than everyone. It's an interesting thing
Sun God, right?
Like in the wild,
he has such bravado, such dominance, such. I'm a giant, so genetically I'm better than everyone.
Until either the bigger dog or the more
thing that the dogs do, like just
basically
like in the wild, no owners, no leashes, no nothing.
Like the dirt,
two dogs are like they're dominant to each other, right?
Yeah.
until
and then
either
moving
the bigger
forward,
dog or the more
that
dominant dog
submissive dog always
basically
in there bows his head
damn
to the
near
dominant dog.
shove the smaller
That's how I
dog's
see
head
the
into like the
relationship
dirt
with Luffy
or the
and
mud
Loki
and like
playing out.
forces them to submit.
Luffy
And then
reveals to him like, no, I'm the
moving
real sun
forward,
guy.
that submissive dog
And
always
you
damn
about
near
to see how
bows his
shit
head
really
to the
move
dominant dog.
with my
That's
title
how
on
I
my
see
name.
the relationship
And
with
like
Luffy
as that
and
submission comes,
Loki turning out.
that's the moment I see
Luffy
okay,
reveals to
now
him
he's a
like, no,
part of the
I'm the
crew.
real
He's
sun
like, oh
guy.
damn, they got
Like,
the strongest giant to
and you
follow
about to
him
see how
too.
shit
He's on the
really
crew with
move
damn,
with
this
my
this
title on
pirate
my
crew is
name.
amazing.
And
Big
like
Mom been
as
trying to
that
get giants
submission
for a
comes,
lot
that's the
forever.
moment I see him.
Wow.
Okay, now he's a
That's
part
how
of
I
the
see it
crew, and
kind of
people like,
playing
oh
out
damn, they
if
got
he were to
the
join the
strongest giant to follow
there's
him
still a
too.
lot of
He's on the
schematics
crew
and
with.
context I don't know
Damn,
how
this
it
this
would work.
pirate crew is
I feel like he's
amazing.
still too
Big
big
Mom
to
been trying
like
to get giants on
physically
the
be
crew for
on
the
the
long,
Sunny.
like forever. Like
I don't
wow,
know. But
that's how I see it kind of playing out if he were to
I
join
feel
the
it like
crew.
it would go
There's still a
that
lot of
sort of
semantics and context I don't know how it would work because I feel like he's still too big to like physically be on the Sunny. I don't know, but I feel it like it would go that sort of way.
Ironically enough that you say that, because you know what size ship they do
who
fit?
is that?
The Noah.
Oh, the Noah.
Ironically, if you were to sail around and
That's under
bringing havoc to the world, you would need a ship like the Noah to sail on. Legit.
Whose ship is that?
Noah belongs to the fishermen.
Oh, the Noah.
Technically, Noah. The
That's
Giants.
right now.
Make no mistake, the Giants made that ship. Make no mistake. The Giants made the Noah. There's no one else making a ship that big. You get what I'm saying? The Noah was made by the Giants. I can honestly say it.
Right now, I ain't gonna lie, you might be spitting.
Isn't it made from Adam?
Yeah, for sure can still be used.
We don't know what the Noah was made from, but
That's
I would guess
interesting.
wood that's that good and that lasting that long, and even after Luffy Gear 3 pummels that motherfucker, it's still they're still talking like it could be fully used. Yeah, Adam.
Yeah, it can still be used.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. Now, I do like the fact that we got the confirmation. I do like the fact that we got the confirmation that the Yggdrasil tree is Treasure Tree Adam. I think that's something that a lot of people already knew was gonna happen. But at the same time, what's good, guys? What's good, Nika? I said Nika. What's good, Trip? I do feel like that's one of those things that's kind of been set in stone for a while, and now that we got it and we know it, we kind of can see where this is gonna, like, in a sense, where this is gonna go. Because I do feel like the whole shit with the Noah is definitely stems from the Adam shit as well, and it's made by the Giants. I do definitely think
it ain't no way in hell.
I think that's great. I never thought about that.
I appreciate that, my guy. I surely do.
What you think what's on your mind? I seen you said it ain't no way in hell, bro. Loki fitting on the Sunny. For sure, agree with you on that.
Yeah, not unless he got a size altering fruit on the Sunny. Now him with a size altering fruit would be fitting because we met a giant in the special that had a size altering fruit. You know what I mean? And like a giant who could shrink down to normal size to be among random people, you know what I mean, but still retain their giant strength is also scary in its own fucking right. So I would like for him to be one of one of those two scenarios where he's a giant, that could shrink down to human size and he could fit on the ship that way type shit. But I don't know. But regarding Loki, I'm still,
You know what I'm saying?
like Loki is going to be
because Loki has that moment where he
like
calls Luffy
that ally that will still bump heads with you. You know what I'm saying? But it's a very strange thing because Loki has that moment where he calls Luffy Loppy. You know what I'm saying? And then Luffy corrects him. That's kind of a key thing that Luffy does. And in that moment, like, peep this, yo. Throughout Loki and Luffy's entire interaction, it is only one panel that you see them and it looks like, yo, these two niggas are cool as shit, like homies, they're tight, like it's chill. And it's just that one panel where Luffy's laying on his leg and he calls Luffy Loppy. Luffy corrects him, and then he says Luffy's name correctly. I feel as though Luffy and Loki are going to have a certain type of like I understand you type of connection. I don't think it'll lead to Loki joining him and following his crew. I think I heard something a while ago, or I read something somewhere, and it implied that the new giant pirates were supposed to mirror the former giant pirates. So the former giant pirates had two co-captains. For all we know, Dory and Broggy are brothers. For all we fucking know, Dory and Broggy could fucking be brothers. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, so Loki and Hydruden could very well supposed to have been like co-captains and shit. And this whole thing going on is going to be needed for Loki to finally, join forces with his brother and really be like that opposing each of us worth 2 billion, 2.6 co-captains of a giant crew type shit. And we under father-son contract with Straw Hat Luffy and all that shit. But it's at the end of the day, I'm still very reserved for Loki just because of how his character is in mythos, how his character is in fiction throughout, and where Oda could actually go with the character. It's so many nuances, and at the end of the day, I expect him to be true to Loki in the sense where he, if it doesn't ultimately serve my gain, I'm not rocking with it. I'm not doing it. I might sabotage y'all shit, but if it does ultimately serve my purpose, fuck it. You could point them out. I'll you know what I'm saying? Point them out for me, because me folding that person will serve a purpose for me. Even though you think I'm helping you or I'm in debt to you, really it's like I don't like the nigga to begin with, so I'm gonna fuck him up. You know what I'm saying? I expect Loki to still be on Loki-ish type of time. I don't expect him to start bowing the head or realizing that Luffy is the real son of God and all of a sudden just conform. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't expect that. I do expect him to realize Luffy is a true son of God, but that still not stop him from believing he is who he believes himself to be. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, that's my take.
The only reason I brought up
Luffy went straight into
the dog submission thing that happens in
and
the
then we get Loki saying, "Whoa, my bad."
You ever wear that?
I was just joking.
Loki just saw our first glimpse of it.
But we know you wasn't joking.
Loki talking all big and bad, popping off at the mouth, thinking he can talk bad about anybody he won't. Say some disrespectful shit about Shanks. It wasn't even no more talking after that. Luffy went straight into, "Hey nigga, watch who the fuck you talking about." And then we get Loki saying, "Whoa, my bad.
I mean,
I'm sorry."
this is my thing with that, Coach. This is my thing with that. Like, it's always hype when Luffy do it, right? But at the same time, Luffy is one of those same people. If Luffy feel like this nigga a bitch, he gonna say, "Oh yeah, that nigga a sucker."
No, I mean apologize
for it.
You know what I mean? So, with that being said, I disagree with that, actually. You know what I'm saying? Like, he apologized to Bonnie just simply because Bonnie got upset. You calling me by the wrong name. Like, he'll apologize on some, like, "Oh, my bad." Like, not on some fearful shit. And even in this scenario, like, Loki's hemmed up in chains and shit. Like, that shit goes completely different if bro's not in chains, and we all know that. So I can't look at that moment and start to glaze Luffy over it. You know what I'm saying? As far as the whole like taming the beast thing, again, I believe we're seeing a lot of similarities between Luffy and Loki, because Luffy seemingly befriended animals when he was younger. Like the shit he was doing with Ace, the shit he was doing on his own. Like, bro, befriend animals. You know what I'm saying? So say for example, he just grew up in Fuchsia Village all his life. Bro, that type would be his pet right now. The ape that he fought in Film Red, the little monkey he fought in Film Red and shared the bananas with, that motherfucker would be the homie right now, Mountain King or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he never ate a devil fruit, the fucking Sea King, the king of the coast, get the fuck around and tamed him. Like, I believe it's just another one of those strange similarities we're seeing that, like, Luffy's not the only person who doing all his life seemingly is like this with animals or has that voice. Because remember, Luffy's first thing, he was hearing the voice that Loki was using. You know what I mean? So just take it into consideration that what we're seeing here, what Luffy is doing here, is something that Loki has been doing all his life in Elbaf. Just no one other than Loki has been the one doing it. So Loki is, of course, going to be looking at that shit like, who the fuck is this nigga? Who is this guy? You know what I'm saying? Where the hell did he come from? Like, this isn't normal. Like, these giant monster animals are my pets. They're my friends, nigga. Like, what are you doing cozying up to them for? You know what I'm saying? How can you cozy up to them? I think it's just one of those things that we're going to slowly start to see similarities between Loki and Luffy. And, you know, it's just so going into that point where Loki may have a fruit that alters his size, the size altering and shit. Luffy's fruit seemingly also can alter his size. I think what we're gonna get with Luffy and Loki is a Rocks and Roger pillow.
Interesting.
I think that's what we're gonna get. Ultimately, I think that's what we're gonna get with. I mean, Blackbeard is a different beast, different monster entirely, and that's why I feel like it's gonna come down to a point where we realize that, yeah, you know, he's taking Rox's vision and twisting it completely. But right now, I think that's what we're gonna look at. Nice Roger Rox parallel, and it's gonna be one of those things where, you know, like they got respect for each other, but it's like, I'll still fight you right now, nigga. Like, right now, I'll fight you.
Almost deaf. Okay. We're gonna be on Cod like 12.
What you say, Matt?
I got a hot phone.
Word two. Appreciate you for chiming in. He had some real good points earlier too, man.
Almost definitely. We're gonna be on Cod at like 12. Yeah, I'm not mad at the Rock comparison. I did see something on Twitter to get your perspective on it. Some people were saying,
good night, brother.
He lost respect for Luffy for yeah, I'm not mad at the Rock throwing hands on a chained up blindfolded guy. Instead, he showed a lot of immaturity just because he said a couple bad things about some people were saying, one guy said he lost respect for Luffy for different reasons, though. For throwing hands on a chained up blindfolded guy, and said it showed a lot of immaturity just because he said a couple bad things about a close friend. How do y'all feel about that? And is that a bad thing?
I echoed the same sentiment, but not I bet for different reasons though.
What are your reasons?
Bringing up Shanks' name. Let's not he exposed how quick to trigger he is.
That's a little disingenuous. Let's not say using.
Loki's not. You're not familiar with Loki enough to allow him know you so quick to anger like this, especially over something as simple as bringing up Shanks' name. You know what I mean?
He might use that again in the future.
That's a little disingenuous. Let's not say using Shanks' name. Let's say disrespecting Shanks'.
I guess, you know, at the same time. I mean, but that's the like tomato. I
wasn't not always been
like be verbatim with the word and verbiage and shit. But you understand what I'm like? At the conversation of Shanks, you don't like the conversation being had. Now you're like this. And you're just meeting this dude for the first time. I guess, you know, at the same time. Saved by Kobe.
Has that not always been Luffy's
I
character though?
definitely don't want. Again, that's what I was about to get at. Like, I don't want him to just not be Luffy anymore.
Yeah.
But of course, I don't expect Yonko Luffy to act like the kid that was stuck in a barrel, saved by Kobe. All we can do right now is bitch. You know what I mean? I'm expecting some level of, all right. Like, for example, remember when Zoro was like, "Nigga, we not going to go get Vivi, bro. Stop whining, stop bitching and moaning." And what did Luffy say? Luffy said, "All we can do right now is bitch and moan, so let us." Right? It wasn't Pirate King. All Loki can do right now in his situation is talk shit. Let the man. You gearing up a Gear 4 punch to, like, I don't know. It was just very. At the end of the day, he's still not. It wasn't Pirate King like to me. I'll say that. I'll leave it at that. My biggest thing with it is that it was.
I would say, Luffy's always gonna have that immaturity thing about him. Don't forget that he's still 19. He's gonna show maturity, but I don't think they're gonna show maturity past the point where he's not Luffy. My biggest thing with it is that it was about Shanks. You know what I mean? It wasn't like he brought up Sabo. It wasn't like he brought up Rayleigh. You know what I mean? He brought up Shanks. Like, if that's the one guy he's gonna be on, go for it like that. You know what I mean?
But even then, it's like, bro, nigga didn't say I'm gonna go kill Shanks. Nigga didn't say, oh, you know what I'm saying, that motherfucker, this, that. All he said was, we talking about that chicken, right? We talking about the nigga who ain't gonna do shit, right? And then all of a sudden, Luffy is enraged. Like, I don't think you should be so quick to temper with somebody you don't know too much well about. That's just me. Like, I feel like he's exposing his true nature to somebody he doesn't know.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I said I think Loki's gonna use that later on in the future again. Like, he might say something about Shanks again just to get a reaction out of this little nigga.
Like, bro, look at this, right? Luffy wants information about why Shanks came, right? And Loki is about to manipulate the fuck out of him over that information.
Exactly what I said.
Like, you should not be that. This is not a crew. I understand what Shanks is to you, but this is not like Sanji's life is on the line, or someone talking down on Usopp and you not finna stand for it. Like, my nigga, Shanks can take care of himself and handle his own business. Ask Barco, nigga. You feel like you need to relax.
Okay, so this is why I think this is bigger than a crewmate. This is sacrifice, right? And I think because if Shanks doesn't lose his arm, like okay, Luffy still wants to become a pirate, but it doesn't. The sentimental value as much. Like, yeah, he'll still want to losing his arm, and what that does he got Luffy during this sacrifice, right?
The whole point of it. Yeah.
So, because if Shanks doesn't lose his arm, I'm entrusting the will of the pirate because I'm betting on it doesn't mean as much. Like, yeah, he'll still want to be the king of the pirates, and Luffy. He got being on the journey to become Pirate King is attached because of Shanks. When you Shanks saying, I'm entrusting this to you, I'm entrusting the will of the Pirate King to you because I'm betting on you to be the future of the pirate era is attached to Shanks' arm, and Luffy being on the journey to become Pirate King is attached to Shanks in itself. So when you disrespect Shanks, you disrespect my whole reason of being alive, my whole reason of my whole purpose. You disrespect Shanks, you disrespect my purpose in life.
Yeah, I think that's forced. I think that's forced like a motherfucker. Because, and the reason why I say that is because with niggas and all that. You were the same nigga, right? You're the same nigga. Because you wanted to be mature. Who told Zoro you told Zoro no fighting. You told this nigga no fighting in Jaya. On some Shanks inspired me to not pick a pointless fight with niggas and all that nonsense. You had Zoro in there getting this shit mollywop with you. Because you wanted to be mature at the time. And we respected the fuck out that shit. This situation ain't even as heavy. I don't know why you know what I'm saying? Like it's a far cry from the scene in Jaya. Like you know what I'm saying? Like again, so let me ask you. They don't know no better. Knowing why he did what he did in Jaya, took that beating from Bellamy and all that shit, knowing he could whoop him at the time. And they were disrespecting their dreams. Like flat out disrespect, like y'all niggas are idiots looking for the One Piece. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all are fools, blah blah blah, all that type of shit. They don't know no better. They don't y'all don't you don't know the shit you don't know what we just went through with Crocodile and shit. You don't know nothing about us for real, for real. You just talk shit on our dreams. It's a far cry. You let them niggas talk shit, beat y'all up, and throw y'all at the bar. It's just it's bad. This motherfucker's trying to get a rise out of you simply over Shanks. And you full
none of these
on
niggas
Gear 4 and a Kong pistol, this nigga, like it's like I said, like it's a far cry from Jaya. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just very it's backpedaling.
Here's the difference with those situations, though.
Right.
In Jaya,
Right.
none of these niggas
here
are really even just that strong to hurt us or fuck with us.
They're not
so
really.
Luffy saying,
They're not our
let's plot shit against these weak ass niggas. Their words are just words.
commitment
It's
to our
different.
That wasn't pulling punches. They didn't throw one.
Then proving to these niggas we can whoop their weak asses. Right. Because as we remember when Bellamy and Luffy did fight for
take the pain from these weak ass niggas, because they're not
these
really
niggas in here
they're not
even touching us at the bar and really even
what's the term?
So it's different with
Commitment
Loki.
to our goal
Before we even meet Loki,
is
Luffy's like, damn, who is that down there? That's some spiritual pressure.
To these niggas, we
It's
can
some
whip
real
their
some shit down there.
Because as we remember, when Bellamy and Luffy did fight for the
I gotta
first
pull
time,
out
we got
Gear
one
4
shot.
to show you.
So
Hey,
none
I'm
of
like
these
that
niggas in
too.
here that's even touching us at this bar can really even fuck with us. So it's different with Loki, because before we even meet Loki, Luffy's like, damn, who is that down there? I think
if Loki,
it's some real
the whole time
shit down
Loki
there.
is underestimating Luffy. That's why he feels so comfortable.
I gotta
just talk shit.
Out Gear 4.
So you're saying because Loki is strong and Luffy knows Loki is strong, he had to respond in that manner.
Yeah, I think if Loki, because the whole time Loki is underestimating Luffy. That's why he feels so comfortable to just talk shit.
All right, so I guess I could kind of backpedal and look at it in a different light. Like I've been in some workplaces where it's some motherfuckers I know is no real threat to me and shit. So when they talking shit and jokes, I can just play mute and keep moving. But when the motherfuckers that I actually somewhat got respect for, and I know if it came down to it, like it'd be a real fight or whatever, like just garner that kind of respect for. I definitely play it safe, and it's not safe, but like I definitely don't let a joke get too far. You know what I'm saying? Just type shit. So
they gonna feel like it can continue.
I get the sentiment. Bring up Shanks, but at the same time, like I guess that's just because me and the idea of Loki I have in my head. That is not a nigga you let know, because if he did, now he knows that. You know what I'm saying? You gonna change how you moving if I bring up Shanks.
I agree with that as well.
You gonna change how you moving if I bring that up. If I bring up Shanks.
I just feel like the type of nigga,
and I don't like that he exposed himself.
Not letting shit slide. Like if it was a weak ass nigga saying
yeah, I'm like he exposed himself in that manner. Like you know what I'm saying?
Or if it was like
It bothered me for real. Ultimately,
I feel like the respect and strength Luffy shows Loki. Why? Like nigga, all right, I'll be damned if
I just feel like
talk about my nigga like that while I'm here. Because I'm like that. Because you already saying my name.
Like if it was a weak ass nigga,
you already treat me like I'm a little. You already trying to little brother.
Or if it was like
I'm letting that slide. I'm telling you what my real name is.
But I feel like the respect and strength Luffy shows Loki. Like nigga, all right, I'll be damned if you talk about my nigga like that while I'm here.
Let me show you something.
Because you already saying my name wrong.
And we can change the subject a little bit.
Now the conversation
you already
trying to live on me. I'm letting that slide. I'm telling you
what
my real name is. Don't
even go Gear 5.
And now you gonna talk shit about the
closest father figure I have, you got me fucked up. Now, let me show you something real quick, nigga. Watch your fucking mouth. Now we can change the subject a little bit. Now the conversation will go a little bit more smooth now. Watch your fucking mouth. Facts. Because it was quick.
I don't know, man. It's just one of those things where it's like
niggas behind him.
Facts.
He's still doing what he just did.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Let's not make no mistake. Luffy does this whether he's chained or not. Luffy does that.
Facts.
Whether Loki is in chains or not in chains, one nigga behind him, 50 million niggas behind him, Luffy is still doing what he just did.
Watch your
That's
fucking
understood.
Most definitely.
That's understood. The thing for me is
that sets you off.
It's going to be a number of things you're probably going to butt heads with him over. This is not the individual that you give a button in which he can push, or you let him know a button that sets you off.
He's a trickster.
That's like this is, and that's where my problem lies. Like even beyond the, it's a far cry from Gaia, slightly mature. All of that is simply because he has exposed himself to a nigga who is going to exploit that shit.
For example, right?
Like, look, make no mistakes about it. Loki is going to exploit how Luffy feels about Shanks. He is going to exploit that. And it's only because he now knows this due to Luffy reacting or responding that way. For example, right? Instead of doing that, Luffy could have conquered how he knocked out everyone in the area except Loki after he did that. He said that. Animals, the fucking subordinates, everyone in the area except Loki. Knock them all out, and then tell Loki what he told him. Like, hey, we're not gonna speak about Shanks like that while I'm around. Loki would have felt the conqueror's hockey, understood the sentiment, and still said, my bad. I don't think he had full on gear for ready a punch and like swing at nigga. Like I think that was the immature part. He could have handled it a different way. Still checking the nigga. You know what I'm saying? But then again, like I argued this with Reed in the group a while ago. Like the thing about Luffy is you expect him to, we're talking about Sabo and like his shit with the Gorosei, and I'm like, yo, y'all not gonna have this energy if it's Zoro or Luffy. Like, first thing Luffy gonna do before you even see him in the panel, first thing you gonna hear is Gum Pistol before you even see the nigga. So I understand how some things are just built into the character and they're always going to be consistent. Like Luffy is kind of going to be quick to temper. But that is just one thing I guess personally I would like to start seeing him grow out of or develop more to where it's like, okay, he's upset, but what is he upset about? We can't really pinpoint it because he's been able to keep shit on wraps a lot lately. You know what I mean? Just that type of shit.
Can we agree that
I don't want him to become predictable. Because he's already predictive as it is, even for us as readers. Like, we can predict this guy. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't want him to be predictable. And that what he just did right there, Loki can count on that. That is something Loki can now count on.
Can we agree that him? I feel that letting his hockey loose is a warning shot.
You will have something to do with it.
That's why I said he could have just conquered his hockey, knocked out the animals and the fucking and the fodder. Why am I warning shot the whole area? Like that don't go on while I'm around.
I got an issue with you.
I understand y'all got problems with Shanks. Ain't got nothing to do with it. You bring that shit up, you will have something to do with it. You don't get it at that. No talk on being inquisitive.
My thing is, why am I getting my hockey to knock out these fodder niggas? These fodder niggas ain't say shit about Shanks. I got an issue with you, not them.
They didn't
Me letting my
disrespect
hockey
Shanks'
loose
name
on
though.
them
You the only
is
one that
giving you
disrespected
grace
Shanks.
to even give you a warning
I'm
shot.
not gonna knock
This
them
is
out
such a
because you.
serious
Because
matter.
these are your
You don't
niggas.
get a
Because
warning.
these are your
No
niggas.
talking. We straight to
For one,
we who?
because these are your niggas. For
So
two, they're the ones who brought up Shanks' name first.
they didn't disrespect Shanks' name though. You the only one that disrespected Shanks.
Again,
I'm not gonna knock them out.
I'm not saying that you're doing this and that you're supposed to do this in retaliation as a retaliation to the person who disrespected Shanks. No, you check the whole scene, the whole area, the whole scenario. These are your little underling lackings. Alright. Let me not let them even see how I'm about to get at you real quick. Conqueror's hockey knockout. Everything knocked out. You could now still save face in front of these niggas, but I'm
not
gonna
even
let you know
convinced
the
that
real. Like,
Loki
hey man,
is as
don't you
intimidating.
ever, because them chains ain't gonna be what saves you if you do that again. It just saves you know. It's like it's just a more
Not just
Yonko-ish way to handle that situation.
I'm not
I feel like
even convinced that Loki
I
is
feel like he
as
still
Do you believe
reacted
that
like a
Luffy
supernova in
has a
that situation.
higher
I feel like he still reacted
or
like a
emit
supernova in that
more
situation.
hockey
There's a
than
very
Loki?
Yonko-ish way to handle a situation like that. And it's not just running in with a punch just because you don't like what the nigga said. That's just
simply
my
because
interpretation of that.
thing about a
Do you
hockey
believe that Luffy has a higher or immense
like
more hockey
Zoro's hockey
than Loki?
pool could be larger than Loki's
I don't
in which
no disrespect to you, I don't answer those kind of questions. Just simply because the thing about a hockey pool is hockey balloons.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? So
where I can't
like Zoro's hockey pool could be larger than Loki's hockey pool. But
okay,
the
so
well
that's
in
that's
which
fair.
he uses to
For me,
access it is not as refined
I'm not
as Loki's.
100% just
If that makes sense
sure
to you. You
Luffy's
know what I'm
hockey
saying? Like, it's just
is
one of
more
those
immense.
scenarios where I can't really just be on
If
some.
anything,
Unless
I
I
would
see
assume
them
it's
in
probably
battle, I
somewhat
can't
close,
necessarily
or
call
I
it.
don't know, somewhat close to the same.
Okay,
But
so
Luffy locking out
that's
his
fair.
subordinates and
For
then just
me,
letting his hockey just
I'm
like
not
flow,
I'm not
I'm not convinced that
100%
that even
just
like just
sure
um
Luffy's hockey is more
I
immense
don't think that checks Loki. Like
than
he feels
Loki's.
it, but
If anything, I would assume that they're
go ahead.
probably somewhere close, or I don't know, somewhere close to the same. But Luffy locking out his subordinates and then just letting his hockey just like flow, I'm not convinced that even like just um I don't think that checks Loki. Like he feels
Let
it.
me say something.
I,
Let me say something
go
here.
ahead.
I'm listening to y'all for a minute. Let me say something. So I agree with Coates in saying that I don't have a problem with the contact being directly to Loki for the interaction. I do agree with Trick though in saying the mature way for Yonko to handle this is the Congress hockey shut down, shut everybody down. That will still send the same message, and only because Stampede is a good parallel for this. This is why I like it. And Bullet showcased his Congress hockey. The Warriors just stood up to it. Them niggas, they got the message though about his hockey. You get what I'm saying? Even Luffy, who had a smaller pool than like a well, a smaller and less refined well than Loki. Luffy's not Loki, then Bullet. Luffy still stood up to that and let his hockey off. And he showed, even though my your Congress hockey bubble is here, mine is like here, but yours still ain't shutting my shit down. So with that being said, I believe Loki's not getting knocked out by it. The animals get knocked out. His father get knocked out. Any of the wolves that's nearby, they also get knocked out. And then Loki still understands. Oh, so Loki doesn't actually need to be. This is not a situation where Loki needs to be checked. He just needs to see his resolve. He just needs to see Luffy's resolve behind the message. If Loki's understanding that his words riled up Luffy to the point he's admitting his ambition, his will, and these guys are falling to it, I might not be falling to it. I may be fine. But I get it. You take this Shanks motherfucker serious. So I
Now,
was
like, bro, imagine
the message still gets across, and I still feel like he understands what Luffy's trying to tell me. Like, I don't play about it. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth when you make sense.
like,
I
come
don't think it's I
on, like,
don't think it's red hair either
imagine
though.
he'd have did that shit. Imagine he would have did that shit, bro. And then as he flexes a hockey, Loki's next thought is, damn, this shit just like red hair. This shit feels just like red hairs right here.
I don't think his hockey is as big as red hairs either, though.
It don't have to be as big. It's the level. It's how that intensity feels
It's
to
what
you.
Gordon
It's
Brogdon
the
said, bro.
level, being able to sense that level of
Yeah, it's what
seriousness
Dorian
from the
Brogdon said. 'Cause
hockey. It don't gotta be. It don't gotta be like, oh, that shit felt like an ocean of hockey, and yours only felt like a lake or whatever. Nah, it's the potency and fierceness of your hockey. Like,
it's what
I get
Dorian,
it.
it's
I
what
get it.
Dorian Brogdon
You and
said.
him are one and the same. You and him are one and the same.
It's what
It would have
Dorian
been a
Brogdon
very
said.
perfect parallel.
Dorian Brogdon stated, yo, this hockey we just felt, same level as Shanks shit. Only issue is Shanks came with malice. Luffy's hockey would have the malice in it, where Luffy would be able to feel, okay, his anger, his rage, or whatever it is that he's feeling right now and emitting off his hockey, he's doing it towards me because he don't know what he said. I feel the malice. So I feel like I said, Loki will still get the message. I'm okay with both scenarios. The only issue is with the scenarios is how we as the readers know Luffy. We know him to be that. What's shown is what we know Luffy as. He gonna punch you. Like when Kobe said what he said, episode 1, and Luffy hit him, Kobe said, why'd you hit me? Like, felt like you said something I didn't like, and I felt like hitting you.
Yeah.
Straight up. That's the same shit Loki just did. It's just on a way bigger scale because Loki's Loki. But Luffy's still Luffy, so he's gonna still do that. He's still gonna, he respects his strength, he's still gonna hit him. You know, he's still gonna take it. With the Congress hockey being done, that's what we would want from a mature, like, okay, if it was, let's say if I was to replace that situation with Dragon, I think Dragon is gonna let off some conquerors. Replace that situation with Shanks. Shanks is gonna let off some conquerors. Kaido may even do the same. You know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that Luffy's still a kid, so he's acting like a kid. He's 19, he a hothead, he gonna act like a 19-year-old hothead. I'm just gonna make that move. You talking about one of these grown men we over here discussing, like I just said, Kaido and Shanks. Yeah, they're gonna give you the, even Whitebeard, any of them, they're gonna just let off. Whitebeard might make the ocean tilt on accident type shit. You feel me? Like you said that shit, Whitebeard, like, watch your mouth. When you say watch your mouth, all of a sudden you see the whole place starts shaking and tilting. Like, what the fuck? Trump shit. Regardless, it's the sentiment of, oh, he's saying this, and this is how I'm reacting. He feels how I feel at that moment because I'm letting off malice. And that's what's going to be known. Without the malice of intent, without the malice there for the intent, Loki wouldn't know. But Luffy's obviously enraged. It's like when Luffy went into, when Luffy would let off his Conqueror's Hockey after one of Wano, after he seen Kaido just blast burst him out, and all his friends was on it. Law understood. Law got the message. Was his Congress hockey meant to hit Law or make Law be like, oh no, it wasn't. But he was pissed. Law seen that. He knows the way he's pissed. His Congress hockey not even his intent is not saying see how serious. So the father feel it false and it is so it's all about the level of maturity. We want mature Luffy to do it. Trivial Luffy, mature Luffy is immature. One makes more on so I'm okay. Me personally, I don't know how I feel about it. Me personally, I'm okay with scenarios. Either one, the message gonna get across. It's just one dude. Like triple one, true Yonko, do what he got to do, and then the other situation is.
I definitely get the sentiment.
He's just gonna crash out.
I think that the Luffy.
So that's how I view those.
The mature version of Luffy for that scenario, I don't expect to see for another.
I definitely get the sentiment.
I don't know, like 3 to 4 years.
I think that
their time, like One Piece.
The Luffy.
I don't know who will ever see that.
And that's the
mature version of Luffy for that scenario that I think Trip wants. I don't expect to see for another.
He's still just 19.
I don't know.
He's still just 19.
Years their time, like One Piece time.
I don't know who will ever see that type of Luffy.
And
because of where
that's
we're
the
in the story.
Yeah,
But
that's
I
a
can
huge
see, like, if
reason
you
why
get a
I
two
don't
piece and we hear Luffy was doing shit like that
that
when he like 30, 40 years old,
that
I
that
understand the show. You know what I'm
because he's
saying?
still just
I get it for
19.
sure. Yeah, he's like because
have.
he's 19, he's gonna still be like he's only 2 years removed from the Luffy that punched Kobe because he said something he didn't like.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
And
That's a huge reason why I don't have an issue with it.
yeah, like he's gaining certain things, getting smarter as a captain and on his time, his experience as a pirate on the seas. As far as he goes as a person, certain things don't change about him.
Do you do you
I
think?
do agree that, like I said, I do think this guy
Yeah.
Loki is gonna exploit Luffy for what
Do
he
you
just
think
did.
we'll ever
Like
get
Trick
a
was saying,
parallel
I do agree fully there.
to
We're gonna
where
see
Luffy
that later
makes
on.
the same mistake that Ace
We're
did?
gonna see him later
Um,
on manipulate. Like it's gonna be a manipulation of like
not like to
context
that
type
will
shit
result
on
in death.
Loki's end
Do
Like
you
because
do
he's
you think
Luffy
supposed to
was
be
able
Loki's supposed to
to
be based off
go
Trickster.
do something
So
else,
it's
but
you know
Luffy
the
makes
tricks
him
that are coming at some point in
sit
time.
and wait
do
longer
you think
because he
we'll
feels
ever
some
get a
harsh shit about somebody.
parallel to where Luffy makes the same mistake that Ace did, um, but in replaced with Shanks? Not like to that it results in death, but like Luffy was able to go do something else, but Luffy makes him
Yes,
sit
yes,
and wait longer
yes.
because he says some wild shit about somebody.
This moment does show. I'm glad that you brought that because at first when you did say, I was like, "Oh, why'd you bring that up?" Now I'm actually glad that you brought that up because
I kind of were
for
Loki.
Luffy, Whitebeard is that Shanks for Ace.
Yes,
But I
yes.
see why you brought that up because Whitebeard said what he
Exactly,
said
exactly.
is if it's Akainu and Akainu start downplaying Shanks, does Luffy turn around? That's what you're asking me. If Akainu is
I kind of
downplaying
was
Shanks
Loki.
and Luffy's getting away, does that one arm has been, especially if you take a shot at the one arm, because Luffy knows that's my fault.
Exactly.
So that's probably why that even bothered me the most because with what Luffy just did, he definitely turns around. No ifs, ands, buts about it. With what he just did, he definitely turned around.
I agree.
You feel me?
Hmm.
And I guess that's why ultimately it would bother me because imagine a situation where they're supposed to be getting Elbath now. They
Mm.
couldn't defeat Loki or whatever the case is, or they're not there to defeat Loki. They're not
What's
trying to
good,
fight
Jermaine?
him. Like
Good
he's
to
not
have
the
you in, bro.
priority, so we need to leave right now for whatever reason. And Loki just yeah run
I
away
feel you.
run away like that one armed red hair guy did.
Mm.
Yeah, I was
He took
what's up to
Luffy
Jermaine?
turns
He just
around.
joined a while
What's
You know
ago.
what
good,
I
Jermaine?
mean? And
For that
Glad to have
and
you.
I
babyface
guess
is
that's
yep, exactly.
like I
It
said,
didn't
that's the
matter what
only
Luffy
that's
looked
ultimately
like.
why it
Loki is
bothered me.
getting in his head.
I feel you.
Loki is getting in his head
You got any
in a way
comments
where
in the chat? Sounds like you just said what up to somebody.
Yeah, I was saying what's up to Jermaine. He just joined a little while ago.
Where
Um,
to?
yeah,
before
yeah,
that,
yeah, yeah.
ABK
Yeah.
says,
So he's saying it
"Yep,
doesn't matter if
exactly. It
Luffy's
didn't matter what
mercenary or
Luffy
not.
could have done.
Eventually,
Loki
Loki's
is
still
getting
gonna
in
get
his
in his head
head.
just because he is. And I
Loki is
do agree
getting
with
in
that.
his
I'm more so still on I'm still on this whole Saul shit. I'm trying to figure out why my son was why my son Saul passed out before Robin get there.
I'm not even finna try to wrap my head around that shit.
Oh, you don't have to. You know I will.
Nah, this guy. That nigga old to be doing shit, man. He just do shit to do shit, bro. I ain't gonna say do shit to do shit.
Legit.
Like, for example, right?
He already on some bullshit.
When y'all got strung up, it's like,
guy,
what is this for? Why are you doing this to him? What's going on here? Why him? Just for it to play out how I played out. Now, then again, we met all already, so in this situation, I feel like
I was like, what is this for? Why is this thing? What's going on with him? Just for
random shit to
it to play out how it played out. Now, then again, we met Saul.
They gonna try to string you up on some Robin Hood shit.
In this situation,
I didn't know how eventually this shit's coming down. I always sound like I saw him have a whole speech to reinvigorate one. Ran to I didn't make a high news like that. He pour on some Robin Hood. They gonna try to string you up on some Robin Hood shit. I didn't know how that made sense. I eventually knew the shit was coming down. The whole put him on the crucifixion, execute him, and him have a whole speech to reinvigorate Wano. I didn't know that was gonna make sense. He's dying on the sheet.
right.
all I can say is
That made sense.
I think Otis is doing that to build tension for the reunion. I don't think he's flat out about to kill this guy. Robin doesn't
Yeah, man. Oh shit, man.
You know, like I think it's just
all I can say
tension
is
for the moment.
I think Otis
You know,
is doing that to build
one of those
tension
type of
for the reunion.
I wouldn't be surprised if this nigga is like
Robin doesn't
the end of
like
the
see
arc.
this nigga again.
I mean,
I think it's tension for the moment.
I'm happy for you, but you can't be happy for me because I am so sick.
I wouldn't be surprised if this nigga is like comatose until the end of the arc.
I think Robin's gonna see him, and it's gonna be a moment where I'm happy for you, but you can't be happy for me because I am so sick or down bad right now.